Well guys, welcome back to the Triple Crown Wargaming Studio, where once again you join us for another epic round of battles in the Scorching of Khemri campaign. Today we've finally reached game 4.
Yes, we have.
Which Scott is going to reliably tell me the name of.
It is the last piece.
Ooh. So we're getting ready, we're getting close to that epic conclusion now.
Yes.
So if you've not seen the Scorching of Khemri before, where have you been? Get on the YouTube, do it.
On the
YouTube. Or get on to triplecrownwargaming.com, check it out on there. It's all cool. But the Scorching of Khemri is a 2,500 point campaign. So you take your 2,500 point army for a series of 5 unique missions. There's new magic items, there's 20 special characters, is it?
Yeah.
There's quite a lot, isn't there?
There's a lot.
There's
attrition as the games go on.
Yeah, so there's lots that you can catch up on, but you can find out all about it very clearly on triplecrownwargaming.com. Head to the downloads section and download the pack for yourself, and then check it out and play it with your friends. Now, I, James the Loremaster Lamin, have been playing through the campaign with the Tomb Kings, with King Setep of Bhagar's army, and today I'm up against Scott the Duke McHugh.
Indeed.
And you're going to be using what today?
I am going to be commanding the demons with Enkari leading them, which is obviously the special character from the pack.
Ooh.
So a bit of a mixed god force as well. Enkari obviously being a keeper of secrets, but it's not all Slaanesh. There's a bit of a mix in there.
Yeah, my record is very patchy with this army against big things, so that's quite scary. But I think if you've seen the earlier games, you'll know that it's a little bit up and down. I'm currently holding 2 pieces.
Yep.
Team Scott Max is holding one piece.
Just one.
So
we need to secure that last piece.
Then it comes down to that final epic clash. So without further ado, I think we'll let you see the story so far. The armies of preservation had struck as hard as they could. They'd driven with fervour and in places abandon in their attempt to reach the partially excavated burial mounds. This had been the first time they'd been on the back foot, and they were paying for it. However, at the apex of the conflict they unearthed it. The Skaven slaves had been digging incessantly, and now the fragment was visible, much to the delight of Ishka Fastclaw. His army were tearing great swathes through the calcified attackers of King Setep, and the wily Ratman turned tail and raced for the mound. Although the Skaven had uncovered it, Alaria Coldeye was the closest commander at the point of excavation. Her cutlass twisted and thrust through the pathetic rats that stood between her and the piece, whilst the helpless Fastclaw rushed towards the mound. The spell lifted the Dark Elf captain clean off of her feet, tossing her 50 feet or so into the sand. The desperate attack of Hothar the Fae had been successful in thwarting Alaria's acquisition of the Ankh, but he had no chance of claiming the piece for himself as an onrush of verminous infantry drove his retinue back. Alaria cursed as she rose from the ground. She would have vengeance for this indignity. Worse still, that vile rat had the piece in his grimy paw. "Yes, yes!" jabbered Iska. "Mine, mine!" Fastclaw was the first of the raiders to have claimed a section, and images of destruction, power, and the great horned rat surged through his tiny mind. Setep was inconsolable, smashing and throwing anything in his vicinity. Once again he had been bested in combat, but unlike before, his army had been roundly defeated in the process. Setep was failing his dynasty, and now the tides of war appeared to be turning against him. Nothing would soothe him. Soothing him was, of course, irrelevant. All that mattered now was to claim the final piece of the Ankh. Setep stood brooding and silent when Thalandor Doomstar approached. He struck a cool and matter-of-fact tone. "This is not the time for regrets, Your Highness, it's the time for action. Waywatchers report the portents of the Ankh in the Charnel Valley. It's time to claim it."
So, first up, we are going to take a look at the Chaos Daemons, and we're going to start with the General Enkari. This is the special character from the pack. No upgrades, obviously, because she's a special character. Moving on to the heroes, we have got the Mask of Slaanesh, who's right there next to Enkari. We have a Herald of Slaanesh, who is the Battle Standard Bearer, with a Greater Gift. The Lesser Locus of Grace, and who is a level 1 wizard on the Law of Shadow. And the final hero for the army is a Herald of Nurgle. He has a greater gift and a lesser locust of virulence. Moving on to the left then, and we have 4 Beasts of Nurgle. Then we have 29 Plague Bearers of Nurgle with full command and the Quicksand Standard from the event pack. And next to them, we have 24 Demonettes of Slaanesh with full command, the Banner of Swiftness, and they have the best upgrade, which is an upgrade available to them because I've taken Ankh, which gives them always strikes first. To the left, we have a unit of 3 Nurglings, and finally behind them, a unit of 4 Plague Drones of Nurgle with full command. And that rounds out the Chaos Daemons.
Okay guys, you join me for a 4th time to go through the Tomb King army list. So, it hasn't changed, but we'll just give it a nice quick recap anyway. We're going to start out with the Tomb King himself, Setep of Bhagar. He's on the Chariot of Bhagar, as you'll see there. And to the right of him is my Hierophant. Now he's a level 4 wizard on the Law of Nehekhara, and he's got the Brooch of Shyish, which has not been too helpful thus far in the event. And he's also got the Soul Staff of Djaf. And we're going to move on now to our core units. We've got 4 regiments of Skeleton Horse Archers. Each of these have 5 models and they have no other upgrades. To the left of them, you'll see our Archers. Now we've got 24 in the unit there. Now they've got full command on those. Behind them are our Chariots. Now these have been upgraded to the Golden Company, which gives them +1 toughness, and they have a champion. Moving on to our special choices. We've got 2 Khemrian Warsphinxes. Both of them have the Fiery Roar upgrade. And to the left of them, we've got our Necropolis Knights. Now we've got 4 of those. We have a champion and a musician in the unit there. Finally, we'll take a look at the rare slot. We'll start with our Casket of Souls, front and centre there. It's been a great performer so far for us. To the right of him, we've got our Hydra Titan. And to round off the rare slot, we have 2 Screaming Skull Catapults with no upgrades. And that is the Tomb King army for today's game. Game 4 of the Scorching of Khemri campaign is the last piece. The deployment zones for this game are measured 12 inches from the centre line along the shortboard edge, which you can see in figure 1. Players then take turns deploying 1 unit each, then roll off to see who goes first, with the player who finishes deploying first getting +1 to the dice roll to go first. Characters must be deployed last. The victory conditions are as follows. After both armies are deployed, but before turn 1, you must place a single counter in the centre of the table. This is represented by the red square in figure 1. The winner of this mission is the player who controls this counter at the end of the game. To control the counter, the player from the team which holds the most pieces of the Ankh, that's the Tomb Kings in this campaign, must have 1 or more units within 3 inches of the counter at the end of the game and no enemy units within 3 inches of the counter. For the other team to control the counter, that's the Demons in today's game, they must have 1 or more units within 3 of the counter at the end of the game. For the purpose of this mission, characters only count as units if they are not part of another unit. If neither player achieves this mission, the game is a draw. This game uses variable game length. At the end of turn 5, you must roll a dice. On a roll of a 5+, the game ends. You must follow the same procedure at the end of turn 6, however this time the game ends on a roll of 3+. If the game continues to turn 7, it ends automatically at the end of that turn. Okay guys, you can see the table setup's a little bit different to what we've had in the previous games.
Yeah.
So we're playing down the length of the table today. You'll have just seen Max explain the mission, which is why we've popped our green counter in the centre of the table there. And we've got up to the tile line here as our deployment zones. Yep, nice and easy one to find. Now I'm going to take a moment to refresh the War of Attrition and the effects that's going to have on our armies, and we're going to do everything we can to remember to use these effects in the game. Now it's quite easy today because we're both using Armies of the Unliving. I've got Dead Tomb Kings and Scott's got Ephemeral Demons.
I like that word. So we have to both subtract 1 inch from any pursue or overrun rolls. Now that's probably not going to come up too often. Neither of us are going to run. So
that is very true.
but the overrun might. Fly movement is reduced from 10 inches to 9 inches for both of us.
Will affect me.
Will affect you
slightly with my plague drones.
And Withering Heat is the one for round 4, and we subtract 3 inches from the range of our general's inspiring presence. So that could be bad for me. I've had a lot of crumbles in this campaign.
It's not too bad for me because obviously with Ankari being a large target,
she goes down to 15.
Yeah, she's got an 18, so it only goes down to 15. So it's not too bad.
Not too
and obviously
sad.
with demons, you can only use your general's inspiring presence if you have the same mark. So it actually only affects the demonettes and the mask.
Cool.
Anyway.
I'm going to step round and do unexciting things. Just roll my spells. I've only got the 1 wizard. Be nice and quick, and I can put my soul staff counters to the side as well.
Indeed.
So step round to here. As ever, guys, we've got just the 1 level 4 wizard in this army on the lore. Just do that for a minute. Of Nehekhara. So
no doubles.
no doubles. Djaf's incantation of Cursed Blade, Patar's incantation of Righteous Smiting, missing out on 5-up ward save. Huge.
Ooh, that is big.
Vengeance, and we've also got Uskep's incantation of Desiccation. So it's not all bad, but it's certainly not all good. I think I'm probably today going to drop Djaf's incantation of Cursed Blades, because you've got ward saves and your big stuff is kind of...
Yeah.
Your Heralds are only 2 wounds. I'll take Kassar's Desert Wind instead. So I'm going to have a quick recap of what my spells do. So I've got the signature spell, which is Katar's Incantation of Desert Wind. So this one is an augment. It targets all units unengaged, Nehekhara and undead units within 12. And they get to move as if it was the remaining move sub-phase. I can choose to boost that to everyone within 24. I've got Patar's Incantation of Righteous Smiting, the spell. This one is also an augment. It targets one unit within 12. They gain +1 attack on multiple shots too. In addition, if I want, I can boost that up, and it's every unit within 24. So that's on a board
Makes
this
it a
wide.
bubble
It's basically
and-
my whole army.
Yeah, bubble and increase the range.
It's quite good as well because you get both effects if you've got a bow.
Yeah.
So like the archers get +1 attack and an extra shot, which is really cool. Then I've got Assyrian's Incantation of Vengeance. Now this one is a hex. It's 18-inch range, targets an enemy unit, and they suffer D3 reduction to their movement, and they treat all terrain as dangerous terrain. We don't dislike that. We can boost the range of that one as well to 36 inches. And the final spell today is Uskep's Incantation of Desiccation. This one is actually very similar to a Law of Death spell. It's a hex, targets an enemy unit within 24. The unit suffers -1 strength and toughness. And this one can be choose to reduce the strength and toughness by D3 instead on the boosted value rather than hitting all units within range.
Nice.
So not too sad. Now, as ever, I've got the Soul Staff of Djaf, so I'm going to take these 4 dice and pop them to one side. For use is Soul Staff tokens throughout the game.
And while you're doing that, I am going to roll my spells. So Ankari can either take her spells from the Law of Slaanesh or Shadow. I've chosen to go Slaanesh on her. So I will again come round. It's the first time I've used my Demons of Slaanesh cards.
Exciting.
Very. What do we get? Yes. 4, 5. So we've got Slicing Shards and Phantasmagoria. And then some choices. I think I'm going to go with Acquiescence as one of my choices. And Cacophonic Choir.
Ugh.
So those are the 4 spells. And I will run through what they do. So Acquiescence, number 1, is a hex spell with a range of 24 inches. The target unit has Always Strikes Last and random movement D6 special rules until the start of the caster's next magic phase. And I can choose to extend the range to 48. Slicing Shards is a magic missile with a range of 24 inches, which inflicts D6 strength 4 hits with armor piercing. The target must then immediately pass a leadership test or suffer a further D6 strength 4 hits with armor piercing, and you keep having to take the leadership test until you pass or the unit's dead. Phantasmagoria is a hex spell with a range of 24 inches. Until the start of the caster's next magic phase, the target unit must roll an additional D6 whenever it takes a leadership test, discarding the lowest result rolled. The caster can choose to choose to target all enemy units in 24, which, when you combine that with Slicing Shards, is particularly good. And then finally, Cacophonic Inquire, and I'm very proud that I pronounced that correctly. It's a hex spell with a range of 12, so quite short range, but the target unit takes 2d6 hits that wound on a 4+ with no armor saves allowed. If at least one unsaved wound is caused, the target unit gains Aura Strikes Last and random movement d6. And I can then boost it to have it target all enemy units within 12, which is quite spicy. So that is Enkari spells, and I'll be honest, probably the 4 spells I wanted.
Yeah, it certainly looks like the ones. You can see this is the face of a man who is not confident about that spell rollout. And I've got a nagging feeling he's going to get a really good one off this as well.
Hopefully. So
it's difficult for you to get a bad one actually off of this law.
Yeah. So with my BSB Herald, obviously I've gone on Shadow instead of Sinesh, which is only a level 1. So what it does, you get a 2 Enfeebling Foe, minus Strength by D3.
It's probably the worst one you could have got on the sort of main spells, bar maybe Steed, but
yeah.
It's not bad though. I've got a lot of Strength 5 stuff.
Yeah.
So
your weapon skill's already lower than mine, unless I'm a Plague Bearer, but it's lower than my Sinesh bits. And your initiative's low. I think I'm going to keep him for... she's only level 1. No, I am going to swap it for Melkov's Mystifying Miasma.
Okay.
So, which is the signature spell. It's a hex spell with a range of 48. The target unit's weapon skill, ballistic skill, initiative, or movement, I choose, which is reduced by D3 to a minimum of 1 until the start of the caster's next magic phase. I can choose to cast a more powerful version of the spell and instead reduce all of those stats by D3.
Yeah, that's the one, mate. That's very scary.
Yeah.
Cool.
Those are my spells. As a demon, I also have my gifts, which I will roll.
What have you gone for?
So I have 2 greater gifts. I have a greater gift on my level 1 Sinesh BSB, and I have a greater gift on my Nurgle Herald as well.
Okay, cool.
So on the Sinesh,
it's a
2. I'm going to get this.
I
know one is the worst one.
Demons.
I know 1 is the worst one on the table. I don't know what 2 is. So.
This is normally the part where I play like a really cool guessing game, and I'm like, it's going to be multiple wounds 2. No.
Do you want to guess again?
No. Go on.
We could be here a while. So it's +1 wound. On the
demon. That's really good.
3 wound BSB.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So I do have the option of swapping, a bit like a spell, of swapping for sort of a signature, a 0 result, which is a magic weapon of up to 50 points, or the Sinesh specific magic weapon. I think I'm just going to keep that though, on +1 wound. And then the Nurgle Herald has the same gift, and rolls a 1, which is, as I was saying before, the worst one, Unholy Sacrifice. I can choose to lose D3 wounds with no saves of any kind allowed, to gain D3 plus 1 power dice.
You should take that.
No. What I am going to do is swap that for the magic weapon, and I'm going to take the Nurgle specific one, which is the Bow Sword, which gives me poison attacks and multiple wounds D3. And that is all of my demon-related admin done.
That is lots of demon admin.
Lots of admin.
Dadmin, if you will.
I wouldn't, but you could.
I would. I always would. There's always time for puns. Always on this channel. Well, I'm going to roll to see which of us has to deploy first. I've got a real mountain to climb today, so I've got to make sure you've got no one within 3 of that marker at the end of the game.
Yes, and I just have to have a single unit.
Oh, it's a crown for the Tomb Kings. Crown a king. I've got a lot of drops. I have 12.
I have 5 because one of mine scouts.
So I'm going to let you drop first, I think.
That's probably the right decision.
I'm probably going to end up going second. Yeah. And if I do that, I'll have only dropped fast cavalry by the time you drop your entire army. So, Cameraman Max shakes his head in disgust, but the deserts will rise and crush all before them. Oh dear, oh dear. It's a very, very...
As James said, we're going right up to the line because it's 24-inch deployment zone. So I'm going to go there with this unit of 29 Plague Bearers.
Oh, well. I'm going to pop those guys nice and far up too.
Then 24 Demonettes. I'm going to go there.
Okay, well, let's not stand on ceremony. Let's get ourselves involved with some more of these great fast cavalry regiment. This is really tough because naturally I want to be quite defensive, but I think I'm going to have to attack because that marker's in the centre of the table.
That's the thing, I don't have to move more than 12 inches. So I've put the plague drones down there.
Fantastic.
Again with full command.
Actually, it's one of the things that's really good about this event pack and the missions. is that they really vary. For
Yeah.
like this one, I can't really sit back and hold off, which is fantastic because you want to have like those armies that like to go forward, get a mission that's a bit better for them, and those armies maybe that like to hold off have done better on some of the earlier missions.
That's the thing as well. If we were just playing a standard sort of battle line or any of the missions out of the rulebook, really, this would be a completely different game to how we're going to have to play it now to sort of go for the missions.
Yeah,
which is very good. I'm going to go with my beasts, but I'm not actually going to deploy them in this formation. I'm going to deploy them. Oops. 2 by 2. Hurrah,
the beasts, they went in 2 by 2, hurrah.
They don't rank up particularly well, so I might just put them sideways. But yeah, they're going to
He's turning them side on for the kill shot, ladies and gentlemen. He means business.
You're a disgrace.
Well, I mean, it's getting to the point where the decision's starting to become really tactical now for me. Oh no, wait, no, I'm lying. That's my 4th unit, fast cavalry. I'll just put them down instead.
So characters for me, because all I've got left other than that is scouts.
Oh, I absolutely love this.
The mask is going to go there, with the Senesian BSB Herald there. And the Nurgle Herald is going to, unsurprisingly, go in there. And Ankari, before we get the big gal herself, he's going to go. That went well.
Yep.
There.
Oh, it's got even worse. Just goes to show we don't cut the bloopers on this channel, doesn't it? We don't cut the bloopers.
Wow, that really did not go well.
Well, it went really terribly. So I'm just going to re-rack these for a moment. So when I get there, it will be a 24-man regiment of archers, as I'm sure all of the avid followers of the campaign so far know all about my many 24 archers. And yes, that makes total sense. I can't find the figures I need. That's because they're already in the unit. Okay, excellent. So
he's having a mare, ladies and gentlemen. He's having an absolute mare.
He's having a nightmare over here, yep. So, but it's okay because cameraman Max is going to look very carefully at the demons deployment whilst I rebuild this regiment. Magnetise your trays, folks.
Don't put trays on the floor, folks. I don't mind having the going this way down the table because obviously we don't do it very often. We normally, obviously on the channel and when we're sort of gaming casually, we normally just sort of play a battle line type mission or at least deployment because it's easier. That's how most gaming clubs are set up. But it's nice playing a bit different. It gives you a bit of space for your books and things as well behind your army, which is always nice. You always find that you've got nowhere to put anything.
That is true. I mean, I've just deployed my 24 archers there, absolutely seamlessly, ladies and gentlemen. Not a hint of problems. I've just got to find what side I've put things on.
This is what you get for having like 15 units in an army.
Yeah, well, I'm going to pop some chariots here, the Golden Company. I figure as those demonettes are wounding me on 6s, I like my chances a little better than I would normally like my chances with something like the Golden Company, which have been very hit and miss during the campaign. Here they are, ready for their time in the limelight. The Bhagar Purple Cobras, ladies and gentlemen. The other Ben Stiller movies are available. So
you're actually going to have enough space to deploy everything.
I know. I might not get under my own feet. What's this all about? So we're going to pop our Horror Titan back here, as we all know, his primary function is to support my wizard. And
give that wizard that extra dice.
Indeed. So I'm going to speed up my deployment just a little bit so that people at home aren't really waiting forever. So
don't mind me. I've been waiting forever.
I'll pop this one side on for the kill shot, I think.
Mimicking my beasts.
Yep, mocking them, if you will. And then we'll get onto our artillery as well. Oh, does Ankari's protection from ranged attacks, does it stop her being jumped on by the light of death? Ooh.
Enemy units wishing to target Ankari with an attack from more than 18 inches
away. I don't think it does.
No, not if she is the original target, yes. But if it jumps to her, no.
So we're going to pop a catapult here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pop our casket up here. And we're going to pop a second catapult here. And this is solely so that Scott can't try and sneakaroo out of line of sight behind that big building that he definitely didn't place for advantage.
Totally did.
So just pop my crew on. And that just leaves me with my characters now, which is going to be my Hierophant, who we're going to pop just here. And the archers. And the big man himself. I know you've all been waiting to see him once again. What a tournament, what a sort of a campaign he is having.
Yeah, he's only died twice out of 3 games.
Only twice. But
Nearly died to Noblesse.
33% of the time, he has survived every time. And he's raised himself up to bring vengeance once again.
He did nearly die to Noblesse in the first game. It was
Don't give away the spoilers. Someone might be
This is 3 months down the line.
They might be watching them out of order.
Well, that's odd.
Yeah,
Go
it is
watch
odd.
them in order.
Do you have any vanguards, Mr. McKidd?
No, I do have scouts though.
Right, well, it goes...
Vanguard.
It goes
then
Vanguard
Scout?
then Scout is what it goes.
Yeah,
That is how we're going. So I think we're just going to draw these guys back 12 like this. Clippity clippity.
Cloppity clop.
Clippity cloppity. We'll just sweep the leg. Again, other karate movies are available. I feel like I haven't said other things are available enough of late. So
You're going to make up for it today.
try and make up for it today. So yeah, they're going to just slide along. So all these, because they're fast cavalry, obviously they can do the pivot jiggle and stuff, but you can see they haven't moved very far.
The pivot jiggle.
That's what it's called.
That's the technical term.
That is the technical term, but these guys are going to turn at the end of that as well. So that's my vanguards. Scott, would you like to do your scouts?
Yeah. I think quite unsurprisingly, they are going to go.
Oh, I should have faced that Sphinx the other way, shouldn't I?
They're going to go.
Oh, I didn't Sphinx about that, did I? Oh.
You disappoint me. Actually, they're not going to do that. They're going to do that and face that way. The 1x3.
The 1x3.
Well, it gets them marginally closer to the catapult,
To
which
death.
is what they're trying to charge.
Marginally close to death, ladies and gentlemen.
Bold. Bold.
So, I think
I was most definitely done first.
you were, so I think you'll get the +1. Would you like to see if you roll a cheeky crown?
I would love to.
Comes a 1 and I snatch a...
Oh,
Oh,
it's snatchable. You need the crown.
leaving me space to crown a king once again. Oh, he's only done it! So, after that spectacular, ladies and gentlemen, spectacular return from the sands and the snowy sands of Nagash. And we're going to go on now to Tomb King's turn 1.
Yeah.
Tomb King's turn 1. Right, well, you join us at the start of Tomb King's turn 1, or as I like to call it, the beginning of the victory.
Oh,
So,
bold.
You're going straight back to the underworld, sir.
Bold.
You Jaff the lot of yous, mate. the old motley crew.
We'll
you can
see.
go for it.
We'll see.
Other 80s bands are available. I just want to point that out. So, no charges. I would love to declare that charge. I really
Go
would,
for it.
because it'd be hilarious.
Go for
but I can't because I'm vanguarded. So
Ah,
I'll just have to do remaining moves some phase.
you wouldn't have charged anyway. You're just a wuss.
Possibly. They go there. Right. I'm a wuss. There's absolutely no question. They're going to go just a little further than that, actually. There's method in this madness, ladies and gentlemen. Shoot the demons, shoot the I forgot what you had for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Pivot.
Pivot.
It's like the English version of that, wasn't it? Pivot.
Other 90s American TV shows are available.
But probably aren't as good, let's be honest.
No.
It's like a phenomenon. I'm just going to pop him there because I don't want him to fall over. I think we've all had enough of my fingers falling over so far today. So let's get some magic on.
Indeed.
I like that. Scott just pulled a face looking at my figures.
Your standard bearer in your archers is facing
He's the wrong way around because he was falling down the hill. So I just popped him the other way and I'm going to turn him back in a minute. Thanks for pointing that out.
No worries.
Thanks to cameraman Max is going in for the close-up there. That's how confident he is, mate. He's showing you his back. He cares not.
Not going to do anything anyway, is he?
Probably not. Magic.
4 and 6.
It's a big start for the Tomb Kings. Probably on a turn they can't do a lot with it.
So 2 channels for me, from Inkari and the Herald. The Snesh Herald, I should say. Absolutely not. A 1 and a 2.
Nothing for you.
No.
1 for me. Oh, he's only kind of done it. And the casket gives me D3, so I can't fail to get 12 because I'm already on 11.
Yeah.
So, what a start, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't mind you having loads of magic dice in the first turn, because, like you said, not a lot you can really do with it. Apart from double everyone's shots.
Double everyone's shots would be a good start, wouldn't it? So, oh, well. And also it's worth pointing out that I haven't grabbed the cards again, which I keep forgetting to do. My Hyrule Titan has 2 bound spells. He knows the Shem's Burning Gaze from the Law of Light, and he knows...
Soul Light?
No.
No?
No, it's Spirit Leech.
Oh, it's a 6.
From the Law of Death, which is the signature. And obviously I have the Light of Death from the Casket too, which we love to see here at Triple Crown Wargaming, because it's been so good.
Yeah.
Spelt the doom of many a wheel, hasn't it, Max? So, cameraman Max,
his head.
so upset. So, I think actually we're going to start with a little bit of Uzkep. Let's go with that. If people want to tell me how to pronounce that in the comments, that'd be great. Uzkep's Incantation of Desiccation, which is a hex with a range of 24 that I can't boost. So we won't do that because I'm going to be out of range.
You are.
Oh, that's a real shame that I can't boost that.
Was that the -1 strength and toughness?
Yeah, it would have been huge on the demonettes. So I think instead we're going to pick on something our own size. We're going to see if we've got 36 here.
Yeah.
It's nice as well, actually, that we're using like the extremities of the range of our spells and stuff too, because you don't often get to do that.
No.
So we're going to go instead with Assyrian's Incantation of Vengeance. This one is a hex. We're going to go for the boosted value on this hex, which is going to knock those Plague Bearers' movement down by D3, and it's going to make them all take dangerous terrain tests if they choose to move. So we're going to use 4 dice on this, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking to get a 13 in total. Okay.
I'm going to go with no. I can't see the 4th dice, but I can see 2 1s and a 2.
So that's 9, plus our wizard level makes 13, plus D3 from the Hyrule Titan makes 14.
Unbelievable.
Not great dice there, but...
I'm going to let you have it, though.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. This is what we've saved our good dice for. 2. So, if you could pop a 2 on that for me, please, sir. All very good stuff happening here. Can you see the fear of the Light of Death from him?
Yes, that's what I'm saving my dice for.
4 dice. I think we're going to go for the boosted value, ladies and gentlemen. 5 dice of Patar's Incantation of Righteous Smiting. So every unit within 24, so my entire army, is going to get to have multiple shots 2 or +1 attack. So in this case, it was just
They get both, don't they?
both and, yeah. Not a bad roll, but not a great roll. So we've got 8, 9, 14, plus our wizard level gets us over the line on an 18, plus our little D3 is 19. Cute, 19.
So, on average, I could probably dispel it with 5 dice, but there's not a lot of point keeping 1. So I'm just going to roll 6.
It's alright, he's going to roll 4 1s.
No. That's very much no.
Oh, that's a huge roll.
18, 24, 28.
Wow.
I didn't even roll a single crown. 28.
Well, you love to see that. So we're going to finish up today with a very exciting Light of Death. And we're going to drop that on to Plague Bearers. We certainly are on a 10.
Bound spell 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any dice.
So, you take a 3d6 leadership test.
I do.
So he rolls 3 6s and pops out resistance.
No,
it doesn't work like that.
Liche bait.
Yep, so 3d6 and whatever you fail by, you take wounds.
1.
So 1 ward save.
Oh, I get my ward savings.
Yeah.
I get my ward savings. Okay. So 5 up ward.
No. Undead, yes.
28 more to go.
Oh, what do we do here? I forgot
What way
about
do
the
you want to
mask.
bounce?
Do we go mask hunting? Or do we try and get some wounds off the big demon?
It's 6-inch bounce, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't bounce directly.
Oh, I
to
could
that.
just bounce onto the...
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't bounce directly.
Yeah,
to
we're
it.
going to go for a left
For the
with-
beasts.
My left, Scott's right.
Yep.
We're going to bounce onto the beast of Nurgle if we can on a 3+. Yes!
Yeah, only leadership 7 on the beasts.
Yeah, good.
Ooh, 11. So 5? 4.
4 regens.
Yeah.
You should just take 2 here. Yeah,
Like that.
exactly the average. But that's probably better than I would have expected to get
Yeah.
normally. On a 3+, ladies and gentlemen, we're
Onto
going to bounce
Inkari.
it onto Inkari. Ah, you hate to see it.
I want to point out, you would have killed the mask there.
She's got a 3-up ward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, a 1
you
and a
rolled
2.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, we have to live with what we have to live with, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to fire. Now some shooting. We're going to start with these 5 guys onto the
Little nurglings.
little Nurglings. So 5 pluses to hit, because we always hit on a 5+ because we're Tomb Kings.
Yes,
1 hit.
you do.
And toughness 3.
They are, I'm just checking that. They are toughness 3, yes.
So 4 pluses. Ah. Just gonna leave that there. Roll again. No wounds. So we'll go over here now, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do some quick dice if that saves us some time. I'm going to fire 3 regiments of 5 skeletal horse archers, so 15 dice I've grabbed. 1, 2, 3, and they're going to all just shoot on these guys here.
Yeah, sure.
Just saves us a bit of time. Oh!
A lot can see the mask.
2 can't see the mask. So they're going to shoot the mask instead. The mask. Not very good. 3 hits.
She's only toughness 3.
She certainly is. 4s. Oh! 3 wounds, ladies and gentlemen. That was a 6. I think that was a 5.
She's got 3 up ward save.
She gets a... Is she within 3 or is she not? Have you left her out of lookout sir range?
She is just within.
So you can take 4+ lookout sirs on her.
Which I will do, because
Yep.
effectively it gives me 2 saves. Effectively.
Why would you not?
So the lookout says 2.
Yep, so 1 goes through.
So on her ward save,
Yes!
she takes a wound, and then 2 saves on the demonettes. They're both fine.
They're
obviously. The double crown.
Oh, I'm going to have to shoot the demonettes because I'm out of range on her. So, we've got 6 shots off of the chariots onto the demonettes. 5s.
Ooh, they are livid.
Yeah, they're well up for it. 4 hits. And 4s. 3 wounds as well. Excellent.
3,
Well
5
over there.
upwards. 2.
2 die. I'll take it.
Indeed.
Little and often, ladies and gentlemen. Little and often's how we're going to win this mess. Right, we're going to start then with this Screaming Skull. And he's going to pop himself just on the front. What would be your
This
front
corner?
right
The
beast
front
of
right.
Nurgle?
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is with her, so just so you know at home, if you haven't downloaded the pack, why have you not downloaded the pack? But download the pack, and then you can see Inkari has a rule whereby is it beguiling aura, is it called?
It is beguiling horror.
Horror.
Yes. Would you like me to read it out?
Yes,
I have the
please,
sheet here.
yeah.
So, enemy units wishing to target Inkari with an attack from more than 18 inches away must immediately roll a dice. If the dice score is equal to or lower than the current turn number, complete the attack as normal. The unit can see the true horror of the demon. If the dice score is more than the current turn number, the unit in question is beguiled by the majesty of the demon. This unit cannot make the attack against Inkari, and the attack is lost. Roll once for each unit wishing to target Inkari per phase. The rule has no effect on units targeting Inkari from within 18 inches.
So, this is why I'm not going to fire on Inkari, because I've got to roll a 1.
Yeah, that's fair.
So 5, 6 at the time. Little good on the mouth there. 5, 6.
83%.
83%? Yeah, I'm going to fail to be able to shoot
Yeah.
that Screaming Skull.
But
and
if you
actually,
scatter onto her-
I might scatter onto her from here, and I do have a good record of scattering onto Scott's big demons. Ask my dwarves.
Yeah.
So
on this dude?
on that dude there. No, forward 8, complete miss.
Hit the tower
Hits
somewhere.
the tower, probably.
Yeah.
So second catapult he's going to go onto this guy here instead. The same trick, and I'm just going to step round. Ah, it's a misfire.
Oh.
Could have wasted those Nurglings.
I'll kill 5 horse archers, it's fine.
So, the misfire, ladies and gentlemen, is going to result in
one.
a 2. So, that's this turn on next turn for a stone thrower.
I believe so.
And I think it
It's
loses
not
a
quite
crew.
as... that was the wrong one.
That's the wrong one?
It's not quite as deadly as the black powder.
No, it's not. It's 4 plus. They're all right, aren't they? So, yep. So, well, again, the catapult's been a bit unexciting. That's second.
Your magic was pretty good though. The light death was good.
Yeah, I mean we've got
2 wins
some
off the beast.
close things happening now. It's a good start, I think, but it's going to be a long game. So that will conclude because just to be clear with shooting, my Tomb King skeleton archers are out of range. They've only got 24. So that will conclude Tomb King turn 1, and I'm going to pass over now to Demons turn 1.
So, on to Demons turn 1, and we're going to start off with some charges. First of all, we're going to charge the Nurglings, I think, over here, into some skeletal horse archers. They need a 10, or they're 10 away rather, so they need a 6.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen a Nurgling get kicked in the face by a horse, you're about to see it.
I think these demon nets are going to be a little far away. At,
It's a stretch,
17
that one, isn't
inches.
it? Yeah.
So yeah, just the Nurglings then. So again, needing that 6.
Comes a 5.
Oh, just about. So I have to maximise, which will be there.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'll scrunch up on their base as well. They're in combat now.
Boop.
No more charges, as I said. So, remaining moves. The Demonettes, they're going to march up. So, they're movement 6. They have the banner of swiftness. So, they're movement 7. Nippy.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Nippy. So, they are going to go
14.
I'm not going to move them yet, actually. I lie. Move these dice out of the way.
You're going to need all those. Take all your saves.
The beasts are going to march up to there. And then Kari's movement 10, like all Keepers of Secrets, so she can march 20 inches. Yeah. So she's going to pivot slightly and just go up to there, which I believe you have an Ankh of Djaf for me.
Oh.
Is going to be out of their Ankh of Djaf.
Cool. Scott too likes to live dangerously.
She can obviously get charged by the Sphinx hiding in the forest, but
He's almost certainly going.
Go for it.
He's almost certainly going to have to, I'm afraid.
these guys can't fly 10, they can fly 9.
They certainly can.
But they are going to go this way instead. I'm just going to move that movement out of the way. Pivot around there. Up like so. So they're movement 2 now, the Plague Bearers. So they could march 4. It's a lot of dangerous range, but I think I'm just going to have to really. So,
oh, you love to see this.
4.
You've never seen as many ones as you're about to see now.
So the Herald.
Comes a 1.
Nope. The Unit Champion. Nope.
I miss Max. He fears the dice more than you do.
And there are 27 others. 10, 19, and 8. 27.
Okay.
10, 15, 20. I'll reroll 2.
Okay.
So 2 pluses is what we want in these dangerous terrain tests. 1, 2. That is not bad.
Wow, that's really
and then
good.
the 2 that I needed to roll extra. No, just 2.
Wow, just 2 out of 27.
Yeah.
Odds
Well,
to
2 out of
find.
29 because they're Herald
Yeah.
and their champion pass. So 5 upwards. 1.
Wow, that's really great.
So there really is no point in you casting that spell anymore. You might as well just give up with it, mate. There's no point. Just don't bother.
We'll just see next turn.
So the Sineshi element. I believe the master range on her abilities is 12, but I'm just going to double check.
Getting his book out, checking.
It is 12. Doesn't require line of sight, which is very
really
nice.
good.
Leadership, strength, or initiative. Very good. So, how wide is that unit?
Wide. 200.
Just over 8? Yeah. Just under 8. Okay, so they could go there. They could fit in that gap.
If they declare a charge only. Otherwise, if they stay an inch away, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But if I put the mask there, they could just charge
Just
the
charge
mask and
it.
not hit beasts.
Yes.
Which is not what I
Not
want.
what you're looking for. I understand that.
So,
So put the mask there.
These guys are going to march up 14. Because, you know, they're going to put their big girl pants on. That puts her past the building, doesn't it? You know what? I don't know why I'm doing this. She's going to go into the building.
Okay.
That's a thing.
It certainly is.
And that is within range of that. So I'm going to put her there. She's in the building.
Wonderful.
And when does she declare that she's minusing something? That's something else I should have checked. Start close combat phases. Fine.
Nice. So sometime, yeah.
So
Magic.
on to magic then. Yes, move that out of the way. Ooh, not good. Very not good. So obviously we have the Reign of Chaos
For the demons.
For the demons, which is there. And a 3, punished by the gods. Randomly select one character with the demonic instability special rule, friend or foe.
Oh, tight.
The selected character must immediately take a leadership test, losing 1 wound for each point by which the test is failed. So I have 4. So I have the BSB, the Mask, the Nurgle Herald, and Inkari. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Reroll
reroll
a
5
5
or
or
6.
6, yeah.
3, the Nurgle Herald. I'll
Okay.
take that. Actually, I probably would have preferred the BSB, if I'm honest. She's got 3 wounds and a reroll.
And this is just a
Just straight leadership test.
leadership 8.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a 9.
You look for a 10.
Oh, has he got? He's got.
got
Oh, he's got 2 still. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I take a 9 though.
I get no saves of any kind. No. So he's down to a wound.
Steals a wound. So I'm going to go for a little channel while Scott licks his
Yeah.
wound. I'm not going to get it.
And I've got 2 channels from Inkari and the BSB. Oh, double channel. It's turned into not a bad magic phase, actually.
No, not at all. I've got 2 to your 5.
5, yeah. Well indeed.
Very concerning.
What's the range on that? 24. Do I go for 1 big spell, or do I go for 2 little spells?
It's bold strategy, but have you thought about going for no spells?
I'll be honest, no.
I'd go for 1 big spell because that's much more likely that your Keeper of Secrets will die because you have a fine habit, sir, of getting yourself
unreal.
into the realm of chaos.
Unreal. Back from whence she came.
That's it. And that really is most of the hope I've got at this junction.
Yeah.
Didn't know you had the Banner of Swiftness. Those extra couple of inches make a massive difference here.
Yeah. As they normally do when it comes to movement. I'm going to go 1 big spell. I'm going to go Cacophonic Choir.
On the boosted.
Need a 20 on 5 dice, so I need 4s on average on each dice. It's not unheard of, but it's bold.
Pushing your luck a little bit.
No, I'm just going to go on the sort of smaller version.
Okay.
And I'm going to go... I'm actually going to go 4 dice, and I'm going to go on the Necropolis Knights.
He's going for the Khemri Purple Cobras. It's a disgrace.
So I need a 12 to cast it.
Yes!
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no. Right, well let's resolve the spell before Inkari falls down a hole.
2 1s. They're all going to be 1s from here on out.
So Cacophonic Choir, on the not boosted version, it targets a single unit within 12. They take 2d6 hits, which wound on a 4+, with no armor saves.
5.
good.
So, yeah, it's not bad for me there. 5 is the result I'm happy with.
Forced wound. I will take 5 wounds
I
though.
would though, yeah. Yep.
And they also have always strikes last and random movement d6.
Yeah, the random movement D6. That makes me retract those
Put 'em
casualties
up
slightly
that way.
differently. Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be close enough though to pivot and hit Ankari.
You have a little faith. Just so I'm not, because Ankari's going to run
He's
my
not
gas.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to this.
You're miscast.
So, Ankari's miscast. Oh,
Oh, you got scared, didn't you?
6.
Small round template on her
Strength 10
head.
hit.
Strength 10 hit.
Yeah, it's only going to hit her. I do have 1 dice left, which I'm going to lose.
You'll lose
because I
D6.
have D6.
Yep.
So 2's to wind Ankari. Hey, I rolled a 1.
Cheeky.
You did say it was going to be 1s from here on
I
out.
did say that.
So obviously now I've got no more magic.
Any shooting?
I do not have any shooting. So combat. At the start of the combat phase, I'm going to declare that the Necropolis Knights have -1 strength.
Okay.
And then we're going to move over to the Nurglings.
Okay.
What is your initiative? 2 for a skeletal horse archer?
Yeah, I certainly am.
I believe I am 3, but I could be wrong.
I've got exactly the same stats.
I am 3.
For both and one, so both the horse and the rider. I might roll them separately though, just to see if the horse kicks a Nurgling in the head, as I promised earlier. An earlier part of the VT, if you will.
So obviously I've only got 1 in base contact, but I get 3 supporting attacks from a swarm.
That is right, yeah.
Are they swarms or are they monstrous beasts? They might be monstrous beasts actually. They are swarms. So yeah, they get 3. So weapon skill.
2.
Ooh, I hit you on a 3. Nurglings might not be poisoned actually.
I don't think they are.
No, I don't think they are. I'm going to double check.
Cameraman Max is shaking his head. He's the font of all chaos.
We're going to go with Max then. And so that is 4 hits. And you are toughness 3, aren't you?
I certainly am.
Strength 3, so 4 to wound. Ooh, just 1.
Right, here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a 6 up save for being mounted. No, he's dead. Flub. So, 6 attacks. So, from the riders, 5s. 3 hits.
4s, isn't it? Oh, Nurgle. No, it's
Nurgle.
5s, ignore me.
Oh, maybe the riders will be the ones. And we're going to roll now for the horses. All missed. You're not gonna see a horse kick a Nurgling in the head, but you are gonna see a skeleton beat a Nurgling to death. No wounds. Oh, what a shame.
You are very much not. You lose by 2 then.
I certainly
Charge,
do.
Did a wound.
Charge me and did a wound. Crumble cats are on the loose. So
1 more wound would have been enough to kill him off. So annoying. But I'll take it. It's not the end of the world, really. Killing them in your turn. So on that note, over to Tomb Kings, turn 2.
turn 2. Right, well, it's time to send you back to the demonic plains from whence you came. That's the words I was looking for.
You someone like you would have thought he'd have thought about that before we started recording, wouldn't you? So that could
Told
be
you, it's
much
all
smoother.
live, unscripted. So there are going to be some charges from me this time, and it is mainly going to focus on the right hand of Bhagar, my Khemrian Warsphinx, charging
Which is on
into...
your left.
It is on my left, yeah. That's how we like to mess with your mind. I know he's the right hand of Bhagar because he's got the little flag, and the left hand of Bhagar doesn't. But sometimes I like to mix it up. He's on your right.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's about to be non-existent when Ankari cuts him in half.
He's going to charge Ankari, mate.
Yeah.
So he's going all in on Ankari there.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to be all for my charges at the moment because some things were a little faster than I expected them to be. Yeah, so that's cool. So that's our charges for the moment, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll roll this just for good etiquette, but we know we're not going to foul. We're too close. So that's an 8.
They tried to foul though.
We
You
did try
to foul.
But you'll see we are within 6, which is our movement value.
Mm-hmm.
And all we're going to actually do is charge him dead central, basically. So they're the same positioning. We're going to knock some more models over. I'm having a really bad day for that.
You are,
aren't I?
yeah.
Really am. Okay, so we're going to move on to some remaining moves now. Compulsories first, apologies.
Yeah.
These guys here are suffering from random movement D6.
Indeed.
Do they suffer from stupidity as well, or is it just
No.
random movement? Okay, so random movement.
You wouldn't even if you.
They're going to stay on their
pivot.
trajectory,
Yeah,
actually,
that's fine.
and they're going to pivot ever so slightly that way, I think.
Yep.
And we want a low number, really.
Like that.
Wop, 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 wop.
I've been hit by acquiescence, and cacophony by acquiescence does the same thing essentially, and giving you that random movement, it really does hurt you
100%.
because you have to move.
Yeah. They're a little bit over 6. Right, so I think it's time to do some exciting things over here. So we're going to have a little shimmy up 8. You know the words, ladies and gentlemen. All the shimmies.
The shimmy shoes.
If you will. Right.
That BSB could be charging Bhagar on her own.
Such a temptation here. Scott knows what's coming. Yeah.
That was the sound of the breath weapon.
To my surprise. That's a bit of a burn baby burn there for you. Other disco tracks are available. So, we're just going to slide everything up a little bit so we can start to get some really useful shots off now. And we're going to start to try and make Scott's day a bad day. So we're going to go for some magic, ladies and gentlemen. We could do with a very similar round to last time.
I could do with you having a similar one to what I had.
8 to your 6.
Not bad.
So I will take 8. That's
2 channels for
good roll.
me. Hey, cheeky channel almost got the second as well.
So we're going to go for our channel now. Cameraman Max seeing me fouling that, but he's also going to watch me score
D3
3 on the D3. Oh, I told ya.
Scum.
So
11 to my 7.
I think we're looking at another really strong round here, ladies and gents. He knows he's got a plan. He's a man with a plan. He's going to begin by casting a bubbled version of extra attack, extra shot, I think. So that's
Smiting.
Righteous Smiting, yeah. And that's going to be everyone. So those demonettes are in a lot of trouble. Oh, apologies, Scott. I'm just going to slide them back to there if that's all right with their movement. So,
ooh, do you jaff it?
I'm going to have a little think about jaffing it. So I'm going to resolve my last part with my Hyrule Titans D3.
Yeah.
Which is just a 1 again. Lots of 1s today on that. So that's 7, 8, 14.
18 with your wizard level.
Yeah, so I am gonna spend one of my Soul Staff of Jaff dice to re-roll that 6 to try to stop me miscasting. And I'm going to get a 5. That's
Just
a great
because
result.
you knew you'd already cast the spell, even if you'd have rolled a 1.
That's exactly it. So I couldn't have failed to cast that then. So it was definitely a very happily calculated risk.
Yeah, I'll let you have that.
So he's going to go up to 2 wounds. I don't actually...
Does it hit those skeleton horse archers?
They might be just out now because they were sort of just in before, so they needed those end guys. But it does hit the Sphinx there quite easily.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of stuff under this bubble, ladies and gents. A lot of figures. Right. So we've still got 6 dice left. Really good stuff. So drop that down there to remind us we're all on the bubble. And I think we're going to just spend a cheeky 2 dice now. And we're going to try and lower the Keeper of Secrets' strength and toughness by 1 using Uskep's Incantation of Desiccation.
Yeah.
Oh, we certainly are. That's 8, 12, and 2 off the Hyrule Titans D3 for a 14.
I'm going to go with 3 dice to try and dispel this. Yeah, very much so. And Kari's loving those double 6s.
So, Scott, how many dice have you got left?
I have 4.
Right, well, I'm going to throw 2. And this time I'm going to throw those 2 at a Light of Death on...
Can't hit units in combat, can it?
It can bounce to them, but it can't target them.
Okay.
So I'm going to target the Beast of Nurgle this time, though. So I think you're too far away from them for Inkari.
I am.
Yeah. It's just more trying to get some wounds off them.
Yeah. 3.
Oh, it's a foul. I think it's a 5. I'm going to double check my book, but I think it's a 5. Ah.
We can only hope, ladies and gentlemen, we can only hope.
That's been a big let-off if it is.
Yes.
Oh, apologies. It's always in an odd place.
Not the end of the world for me, though, to be fair, if because you've rolled so low, even if it does cast.
5.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, just because I'd have rolled 1 dice, but done it with the level 1. Because she fails on a 1 or a 2 anyway, so I don't need the extra level.
Yep. How many dice have you got left now?
I have 4.
So I'm probably not going to get this off unless I roll 2 6s, but I'm going to use Shem's Burning Gaze on the Mask of Sinesh. 2d6 strength 4 if I get it off. So we're looking for a couple of crowns now to put Scott in the ground. No, it's a 6 he's cast.
So with Ankari, yeah, very much to spell. On a 12, 16.
So probably again not the world's greatest magic phase considering how many dice I had. But we
I knew I had to let you have one spell basically that turn.
We can certainly make some of this stuff work now though, I think. So we're going to begin with our charioteers. We're going to have 12 shots now.
Oh yeah, because there's 2 on each chariot.
There's 2 on each chariot, baby. So 12 shots, and these are going to go from the charioteers here to the Mask of Sinesh in the building. This is one of the things that's really great about Tomb King Archers, is that they don't care about your hardcover. So 5.
4.
4 hits.
Bang on average.
4 to wound.
Ooh,
3 wounds.
Very much above average. So she's got 3 up ward save and only 1 wound. Oh,
she's still in. Right, now. Next, upon the occasion, I think we're going to fire this whole bank of 24.
Into the Demonette.
Into the Demonette. So the one at the back can't shoot because he moved.
Yeah.
So, this is 12. I'm going to do this 4 times just for quickness because my hands are not very big. So, little count here, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Second 12. Wow.
Another 5.
Another 5, so we're up to 10. Third time out. A little less good that time, so 3.
You finally rolled average.
4 is the average. So it's sort of pulling me back down to parity.
Oh, there's
4.
the average.
There's the average. So
17.
12. I don't want to touch them. 13.
How many would you like?
4, please. Thank you. Well, I've put all the dice. So these are going to be 4s to wound the Demonettes, so that's... Sound effects are free. That's where it's let me down though. That's really poor numbers. Just 6.
Yeah, it wasn't amazing, was it?
Not really.
5 up ward saves then. That was average from me. So 2 saved, 4 dead.
4 dead.
I'm just going to take the unit filler because it's a helpful number and it's near the back.
Now I'm going to move on to 10 shots from these guys here.
Yep.
They're going to shoot the Master Sinesh in the tower.
Ooh.
5. 3.
Should get 1 or 2.
2.
Could be it.
Hoping at some point you just get a little bit unlucky now. No?
Pass both.
Not going to be. I'm going to shoot these 10 shots now into the unit because they can't shoot anything else. 4 hits.
Yeah.
No wounds. And I'm going to shoot my final 10 shots here actually at the Master Sinesh as well because I really need to get rid of her.
No, why are you so worried?
3 hits. 4 hits.
4 hits. Should get 2.
2 wounds, so hopefully we can finally get a bit of joy. Ladies and gents.
6th and 7th ward save that she's
try
gone
and
for
get
this
rid
turn.
of her.
Yay!
No.
Another 5 and a 6.
Wow,
Fine.
really having a good game, isn't
Soaking
she?
up all those arrows, yeah. She's not going to stand that building next turn, though.
Yeah, that was possibly our best chance to get rid of her, I think, though. So that's a big miss for us there, ladies and gents. Scott's dice were pretty hot.
They were.
They were hot to trot. So let's have a... shall we go with a little cheeky breath weapon?
Little Bernie.
Let's have a little cheeky breath
Disco
weapon.
Inferno.
That's a lot of figures. So we're going to miss this one on the corner. I'm going to miss this one over here, I think. But those 25mm bases are really going to be a bad day at the office for you. So no, we're going to miss this one too, or that one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, because we missed that one.
Yep.
So 15 in total, and then a look out, sir, for your BSB.
So 2 up on the BSB. Yeah, she looks out. So 3s to win.
3s to wound. Ten wounds, bang on the average, sir.
5 up ward saves. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Really?
5 passed.
Your dice have been really hot so far.
They've been good this turn, haven't they?
I've only got the 1 catapult as well.
You do?
What is going on? So,
No aiming at Ankari either.
no, I think we're probably going to go hot to trot on the back corner beast of Nurgle.
This one?
That one, please, yeah. Might actually hit something though, because it's sort of going straight at the plague drone.
It is. It direct hits a plague drone.
Yeah!
And then you obviously hit 2 on the blast as well.
So we're going to hit one under the hole, ladies and gents. This
Yep.
is strength 9, and it's flaming because it's a Screaming Skull catapult. It wounds him.
5 up will save. Yeah! You'll love to see it, ladies and gents.
And on the burst, no wounds.
No wounds.
Shocking, ladies and gentlemen. He's
Yeah,
played
that
the
was not
dice
great.
off today. So I think
to
we're going to
combat.
go into a bit of combat action. So it's just the one combat, and
2
it's.
Nurglings and
Sorry,
Inkari.
apologies. Should we do the Nurgling one first?
Yeah, go on then.
I think that's probably going to be a good result
So,
for you, actually.
3's to hit on the Nurglings, or for the Nurglings, rather. 4 hits, if only they were poison. And 4's to wound. Oh!
Ooh!
Oh, very not good.
So we've got
Horrendous.
chances again. So riders, both missed because it's time for the horses. No.
Strong combat. I am going to try and reform
Yeah.
to be
What's
wider.
their leadership?
7?
Oh, that's not bad.
They pass it as well. Could you just twist them round so they're, yeah, like that. Thanks.
Blip, blip. We'll sort that out in a minute with
Yep.
the tray. Okay, so
Inkari.
Inkari, yeah.
So, Inkari has, strikes first, so she's going first with 6 attacks. She's weapon skill 9, so she can be hitting you on a 3. With a reroll for always strikes first. And she's strength 6, but you are touching to 8, so 6s to win. No 6s.
Lovely, you love to see it, ladies and gents. So we're going to start with our crew. The crew. So if I could have got that minus on strength toughness, I would have probably gone for the breath, but I'm going to save my breath for now.
Okay.
In fact, I might go with the spectacular. So the crew, these are going to be 5, so weapon skill 4, which is pretty good for kings. 3 hits.
Yeah.
And these guys are strength 5 on the charge, so that's
So,
good.
toughness 6, so,
So
5s.
5s. Nothing.
No.
And that was with the extra attacks
Yeah.
as well from the spell. I don't know if it's just go 1 Thunder
With a
Crush
Thunder
attack,
Crush.
because I think it's strength 9, multiple points D3.
Ooh.
So let's go for it. Let's go for just the 1 Thunder Crush attack. We're being brave. 5+.
Oh, it hits!
So he puts a small template down, so
Yep.
Scott can place that
I
for
will,
me
when
very
I find it.
quickly. So he puts that on his base, and then under the hole is a strength 9, multiple points D3 hit. She's wounded.
5 at ward save.
Yes!
Ooh.
Oh!
D3 wounds.
Hey! That's what you get!
She's got a 3 left. That is not what I wanted to see.
She got 6. Oh,
does have
she's
6.
a beast.
Yeah.
I
well,
charged you. 3 wounds. You lose by 4.
Yeah.
But you are
I am
stubborn.
leadership 9.
Oh! I saw a 6. I got really excited.
8. She's fine.
Okay, well that's made up, more than made up for what was a bit of a lacklustre shooting phase,
Yeah,
I think.
definitely.
So we're going to say that is how we finish Tomb King turn 2, and
to
we're now
Demons.
going to move on to Demons turn 2.
Yeah. So, on to Demons turn 2. And we had to go back a little bit because we checked exactly what the Thundercrush did, or the wording on it from the Khemrian Warsphinx, and you actually can't use it against monsters. It doesn't do any hits on monsters.
No.
Only infantry, war beasts, and swarms.
We literally got everything else right as well.
Yeah.
I was so unconfident that I was like, we just do a quick double check. We did. So we rolled some attacks out, and
Yeah.
unfortunately we didn't do any damage to the
No.
demon.
So the demon Inkari still lost by 1 because she was charged, but she passed their stubborn leadership on camera, which we used that one.
We just
So
used that for the
no damage
the-
on either side.
the result. So
Yeah.
yeah, cool. So Scott is going to be Demons turn 2.
It is. I'm very tempted to charge those.
Oh,
beasts
can I have that
because
magic spell back? Because I didn't
Yeah.
recast it last turn. So it no
into
longer
those,
takes effect.
Acropolis Knights, to be honest. Shouldn't have to be there. Or do we go that way?
So I think, ladies and gentlemen, the mask
Aye.
being still alive is going to be a huge problem for us now. We really took a big shot at getting her off. Maybe I should have thrown more dice at it, but
No.
she was a big call.
Yeah, the beasts are going to charge into the Acropolis Knights.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Do the Demonettes want to charge? I mean, they're just going to get shot by a million things otherwise, so they might as well. The Demonettes are going to charge the Horse Archers.
They are going to go and shout lots of things, but their lack of lungs mean that no sound comes out.
So that is all of my
It's a
charges.
real tragedy.
The beasts, I'm not sure what they need, but I will measure it. That will probably get them in.
though.
Yeah, I mean, they get there on the dice.
Nice.
Okay, I'll bring those in. Did you decide on for the kill shot on the back there?
Yeah, I think things are going bad to worse now.
And then obviously the Demonettes can't foul being about half an inch away.
Actually, it's their trader's going to be the pain now. I'll sort this. Go on. Carry on with your bits.
So, Beast fell over. Classic.
Here we go.
These guys are going to march up 8. And give a little wheel at the end. Like that.
And they're going to get hot onto that objective. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to become a real challenging game for me to get him off.
What's the strength for those Necropolis Knights?
5 for
Initiative?
the snakes. Initiative 3. And the riders are 4.
Yeah, I think she definitely needs to reduce one of them, so she can pop her claw around there.
Oh, she got to be an inch away, though. Got to be an inch away. Got to keep her at claw's length.
Die.
Don't get crabby about it, man.
You make me sick. Make me physically sick.
Celeste should be pleased. That seems like you're doing things to the excess.
Die.
She's going to jump out of the building there.
Yeah, she is, yeah. She's probably going to die, but whatever. Then these guys gonna pop around.
I don't know why they sound like a
Why do they sound like
low
a
budget helicopter, but they do.
Like that. Okay, then we're gonna go for some magic. Hopefully.
As good as last time.
Yeah, hopefully a little bit better. So. Ooh, I saw the one.
I thought he was getting another one.
Yeah, I saw the one.
So while Scott checks around the chaos, I'll just take... Oh no, go on, you're going to get there
Rot
first.
Glorious Rot. So, roll a d6 for each enemy unit and each friendly unit that contains one or more Demons of Zinch. I obviously have none of those, so it's just enemy units.
It's just me.
Do not roll for units engaged in combat. Okay, on a roll of a 6, the unit suffers d6 plus 3, strength 3 hits with no answer.
Okay, so would you like to...
Yeah, I'll start with the catapult.
Start with the catapult, so...
Yep.
Yep.
Should we do the hits now?
Yeah.
So it takes 9. Mine. It is on 6s to win though.
Pretty certain.
Shouldn't be a problem with the
it
dice.
shouldn't be a problem at the moment, should it? I'm pretty certain the dice gods are with you.
No, only 1 wound.
1, so we lose a crewman from that one.
The casket.
Yep.
Throwing dice all over the place. No.
And then the other catapult?
No.
No.
Hierotitan?
So they're all good. So we'll move up to the Hierotitan.
No.
1. And then
Archers?
in front of them the archers.
Yeah.
So the archer's going to be hit.
So they take 6.
6 hits.
So 4's to wound. Just 2.
Right, so 2 saves on the archers from the Hierophants, 6 plus regen. No. 2 die.
Chariots.
Chariots.
Yep. They take 7.
It's going some, isn't it, today?
It is,
I think
yeah.
everyone at home knows that you have done something with the dice.
It's 6s though, because they're golden.
They're Golden Company.
1.
Still gets 1 though. So 5 plus save for the chariot.
No armor save.
Oh, is it not armor save?
No.
So he's down
I
to,
would have killed a chariot if you hadn't upgraded him to Golden Company.
down to 2.
Very
upsetting.
Bhagar?
Setep?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not Bhagar, Setep. Setep of Bhagar. No,
No.
it doesn't hit him.
Right.
The Warsphinx.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you sphinx you are doing, sir?
I only get them on the ones that I wound them on a 6 though, so that's 4 hits. 1 wound though.
Still gets a wound. 4 left.
Yep. And then we'll go this unit of Skeleton Horse Archers. No. And then I think the final one. No.
Well, that
Is it.
That was rough.
Woo!
That was a lot of them getting hit.
And it was a 5 and a 1, so you have
5 and a 1. I've got 5, so I'm going to try and channel now. I do not.
My 2 channels. I do.
God, I'm getting mullered. The amount of 6s
7
you're rolling.
5.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, you can purchase Triple Crown Dice on triplecrownwargaming.com, and apparently, if your name is Scott, you definitely should.
Although you do fall down the hole a lot. So, what's the weapon skill of the Necropolis Knights?
4. Animate constructs.
What's the weapon skill of a beast? 3. So, I'm going to go for a Melkoth Mystifying Miasma from the Herald BSB onto the Necropolis Knights on weapon skill.
Just weapon skill, yeah?
on a 7.
The infamous 1 dice dispel.
You've got a Djaf.
I have got a Djaf, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So 3+, and I cover this one with my level 4. I do not. I'm going to substitute that with a Soul Staff of Djaf dice.
Come on, 1 or a 2.
Yes! Dispelled on a 9.
You hate to see it.
That's what you use your staff for, ladies and gents.
You hate to see it.
I've still got 4. Suddenly very hot in this studio. Very hot.
I'm going to go a little choir on the Khemrian Warsphinx, I think. Or do I want to do... No, I'm going to go little choir on the Khemrian Warsphinx. Again! I mean, it goes off.
I mean, literally, why did I use the staff? Why did I save dice? Why did I do it? Why bother?
So, the effects of the spell, 2d6 hits on the Warsphinx. 8.
Oh,
He shouldn't die.
he probably will with the heat of your dice today.
Yeah. So 4s to win. He does. 5 wounds on the nose. Woo!
Some days, ladies and gents, you just got to accept it's just not meant to be your day.
The double crown coming to my rescue, but Ankh is probably about to fall down the
of
hole.
course she's not. She's having a great game
So
for
a
you.
miscast. 6 again.
So another small template on her head.
2s to wound. Doesn't wound her again. And I had no dice left.
There are insults
Well,
that are being delivered. I'll be honest.
that was big, ladies and gentlemen. That was big. Yeah.
Scratch his skull in Tomb King.
Right. I am going to move on to combat phase. Ankh is going to reform at the start of combat, or is that at the end?
But yeah,
combat.
yeah.
Okay, so at the start then, the mask is going to choose to reduce the Necropolis Knight, strength. By 1, because it's strength and initiative. Do we go at the same time, or do I reduce your strength? I'll reduce your strength.
Okay, so I'm strength 4.
Yes, and 3 for the riders.
Yes.
So, let's
I'm initiative 3.
start with... Yeah, we'll start with that one. I don't think it'll massively matter.
So we'll go with the Necro Serpents, which all get +1 attack from last turn's useful spell. So 6 is our poison, ladies and gentlemen, and 4s would be a hit because they're better weapon skill than you.
You are 2 poison and 2 hits. That was not
Really
good.
rotten again for me. And then 5s now because you lowered my strength.
Yeah, and I'm toughness 5.
No wounds.
Right, so 2 regens because they're not flaming. Could kill a beast. Won't, but I will reroll that. No, it doesn't.
No,
Still
gets
will.
1. And then I've got 7 attacks because I've got a champion. And the riders be the same again. 4s, but no poison for these guys. These guys get killing blow instead. So 3 hits this time.
Yep.
1 wound.
Could kill a beast.
Could do with it.
You do.
Oi!
You need 2 wounds to that beast.
Not sure it's going to be enough unless he rolls really rotten.
So, beasts get d6 plus 1 attacks. Obviously, supporting attacks, you can only have 3, so I'll roll that third one separately.
Yeah.
So these are the front 2, getting
12
attacks between them. And the one
12
at the
for
back,
possible 14 attacks.
yes. And the one at the back, if he rolls a 1, he gets 2. Anything else, he gets 3 attacks. He gets 3
Yeah,
attacks.
3 attacks.
So,
So the maximum
15?
Scott could have rolled there was a 17, and Scott got a 15. The minimum Scott could have rolled there was a 2, 4, 6,
6. Yes.
and Scott got a 15. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott the Jig Mickey.
Beast of Nagel. So we are on 4s to hit, 6
is a poison.
That's 3 poison, not many hits. Actually, no, it was pretty good. I just saw a lot of 3s. And then
I'm
toughness.
toughness 4.
So 4s to wound. 2 more, so 5 in total.
And these are all at -1.
They are all at minus.
So they're not too bad, these guys. They get 3 plus
Yeah.
armor save. So 4 pluses because they're -1.
Ooh, that was not good.
Still
There was
can't
another
roll
one
my way
outright.
out of it, yeah. So, and it's going to have to be, this one's going to have to go. So I've lost 3 wounds. So that's the end of that.
Yep.
I'm not
So,
even going to win the combat.
I
Anything
did
else.
3 wounds and charged, as James said. So I'm
4?
on 4, and James did 2 wounds to me. Do you have a banner?
I do not.
No, so you lose by 2.
And I crumble 1 less because I'm
you're
animated
right,
construct. So
animated
he's down to 1 because I
Yeah.
gave him a win back last turn.
Moving on to the Nurglings then, I think.
Yep, so you are up there as well,
all
sir.
3 of them, all 3 in base contact.
They will be, yeah, because I'm 50 wide and you're 40 wide.
So Nurglings, 4 attacks, hitting you on a 4.
Yes.
On a 3, because you're weapon skill 2.
I am, because I'm a
4 missed. 1 Nurgling base entirely missed, and 4 to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think that time's come, ladies
probably
and
the
gents.
end of the horse archers. Ooh, they really tried.
They really tried. They went for a Scott McHugh special there, ladies and gentlemen, and still failed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So they are all dead, and you get to reform. So
I will just reform to face sort of towards the casket, the catapult. Yeah, thank you very much.
I'll pop them back into
Could have done with killing them in your turn, so I could charge the catapult, but never mind.
I'll get one shot out of that catapult now. So,
Yeah.
Losing Sphinx big.
Demonettes.
Indeed. You always strikes first.
I do, because they are only the best. So, Demonette, I believe, has 2 attacks.
They do.
They do.
So, weapon skill 5 as well.
1, 2, 3, 4 in the front rank, plus champion, and then 5 supporting. I'll do the Herald in a second, because the Herald doesn't have always strikes first.
Oh, yes, good point.
So, 3 to hit.
Indeed.
With the rerolls. And 4 to win.
Force to wound.
Armor piercing because of their demoness. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 wins in total.
Oh, only just, but it is a wipe.
Yeah.
Would you like to overrun or reform, sir? Bearing in mind, your overruns are a -1.
I'm going to reform, and I'm going to ask Camera Max to step out of the way. So I'm going to just lift them up. Like there. And I'm going to lift these up. Could you pass me the Arc of Sight?
You certainly can.
Thank you very much. So he's in the front, definitely. And they're in the front.
Don't forget, if I'm a single model and you split my base, I can go where I want, but I'm going to struggle to actually make a flank charge.
Yeah, I think you might be able to, but I think your horse archers will be in the way.
Yeah, I think they will be as well.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I think... Enkari's going to reform at the end of combat, but I think that is the end of the demons' turn 2.
Wow, it's so early still.
It is, yeah. They've been bloody, I think is the word.
If we bled. It's been dusty.
Dusty and bony. So, on that note, on to the Tomb King's turn 3.
Turn 3. Well, it's starting to become a habit now, ladies and gentlemen. You join me at a very stressful moment in the game for the Tomb Kings. Wrought such destruction upon me have the vile and wicked forces of chaos. But we are not deterred, not yet. We are going to declare some charges. So we're going to go with the left hand of Bhagar into the Demonettes, so that's the Khemrian Warsphinx, for all of you at home that aren't cool kids yet. And then we're going to take our Chariots. The Golden Company are also going to get involved in some of that too. And I think that they're going to be able to go front as well. Yeah. Because they're sort of 50-50 across the base. And I think that's all we're going to make noise with there. Okay. I don't think there's actually any other charges I can realistically execute. So that will be all. And what I'm going to do very quickly before I forget is just turn this one around because it will actually be able to fire this turn. Wouldn't it? No, it's 2... Can't fire this or next. That's right, yeah, because it was turn 1. So these charges can't be fouled. We'll be really good, boys, and we'll resolve them properly. So this one here is going to be a mighty...
Very much.
19. Maybe an 8, I think. And then the Khemrian Sphinx is also very large. Just going to have a little juggle here. So these guys are going to come up. They're going to go boop. And they're going to shut up. But they're only going to shut up as far as they can, which is actually going to be in line with the Tomb King's base there. And then the cat is going to come and... it's going to be a weird one, actually, this, where we're all going to end up... Sort of, it's the towels that are causing most of the issue. But we're sort of going to end up with a weird... we might not be able to, actually. No, we can, because he can move within 1 inch there. And it'll sort of close up. And a bit of a melee there.
Yeah, so the Demonettes would have closed the door against the Chariots first, is that right?
Yes, because I'd have moved those first, and that would have allowed the Sphinx just to slot in, but obviously this guy here is, he'd have just touched. In fact, he could have touched potentially on the flank then. In fact, just for the ease of getting our models around, I'm going to just touch him on the flank like that. All right, and he can go along a little further to maximise up as well, because otherwise it's just going to be a bit of a mess. And then Kingy McKing, he's going to be there. That's the technical term for him today, Kingy McKing.
That is Setep of Bhagar for all of you at home wondering.
So
who the hell Kingy McKing is.
Little pivot. Little group hug there.
Mask is going to be getting involved with Setep, I think. She's got past a lot of throughout wall saves first.
It's getting a little less cool for us. They're just going to do a quick 180. A little trotteroo up as well. So, it's when you start to get short models, it's really easy to do your movement phases. So, bit of magic. Oh, it's a 9. It's
really
another
good
great
magic
phrase. In fact, I'm just going to chuck my casket, see if I can make it a big 12. I can't.
Not quite.
So my channel, I cannot. So 11.
2 channels for me. No, none this turn.
So 11 to 5 for you. Right, well, I'm going to throw 2 dice at a cheeky Shem's Burning Gaze at the mask. Cast on an 8. Going to make him use his dice, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll go 2 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, well stopped.
12.
So. Boop, 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 boop. Getting a bit worrying now, isn't it?
So I've only got 3 left. 3 dice left.
Got to just start getting into the mystical magic of it all now, haven't we? Still out of range for that test. Gonna have to take it. Don't really want to. So I think we're gonna go 2 dice. We're gonna go life to death onto the mask this time.
Yep.
On a 5, it's cast. I'll take
What's
it.
the mask's leadership?
7 dice remaining for the team.
I think she's 8 because she's a herald.
She'll be in range of Inkari, I'd have thought. She's in 15.
15.
Inkari's 9, I think.
She is
Just in
15,
range.
Just, yeah, and Hari is 9 and she'll have a BSB. So yeah, I'll let you have that.
Okay.
Oh, she's loving life on an 8. Passed on her own.
So, does it bounce onto the Plague Bearers on a 3+? It certainly
indeed.
does.
The leadership 8 because the herald's in there. 3 dice. 12. So 4. 1 dead.
It's those saves. I can't beat your saves.
They've been very good, haven't they?
So we'll try and bounce it onto the rock flyers on a 3+. It will hit the plague drones, and it does.
They are 7, I think. They are 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. They passed.
Wow.
That was very lucky.
Even cameraman Max knows to stand out right now. 3+. We'll try and hit
Bounce it onto
Inkari now.
Inkari. Oh, the one you wanted.
Can only do what we can do. So. Five dice. Bubble up. Extra
Vengeance,
shot.
Righteous Smiting.
Righteous Smiting. Yep. Extra shot. Extra attack.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Probably got it off.
10. 11.
15.
I haven't. D3 from the Horror Titan is another 2. So that's going to be 12, 13, 17.
Needs an 18.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to just replace
Djaf.
1 with a Soul... So I'm going to replace 2
Ooh.
with Soul Staff.
Okay.
Dice, my last 2.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah. Do you have any more dice left?
I've got 2.
2. Okay. You've done Shems, you've done Light Death.
I have.
So what other spells have you got?
I've got -1 from your Strength Toughness.
Yep.
I've got the minus D3 from your move, and I've got Magical Move as well.
Yeah.
And I've also got a Death Snipe spell on the Horror Titan, but that is out of range, the Spirit Leech.
I'm not going to stop it, that's the problem. So, yeah, go for it.
Right, well, this is good news for us. We get a win back on the Chariots. And we get a win back on the Necropolis Knights. And we get a win back on the Cat.
Oh, did he take a wound?
Yeah, from the ridiculousness of Nurgle's Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the little smile on his face, he knows. And that,
happy as a nurgling in the garden of Nurgle.
this catapult
No, he gets his wound back.
Gets his wound back, that's what he gets. He's ready to do his real damage now. And then these guys get D3 plus 1. They've only lost 2. They can't lose. They can't fail to gain less than 2. So I'm just going to replace both of them just for ease of saving some dice. And once again, that one's going to be in play for another turn. So, and I believe I've got 2 left. So check
what you said.
It will hit them. I've got 2 left, and I think what we're going to do is go for -1 strength and toughness on the Beast of Nurgle.
Yeah. Thought that was where you would go.
So that's 6, 10 plus the Horror Titan for
13.
3 for 13. Lucky for Skaven.
I'll use Inkari to try and spell with my last.
You needed 9, didn't you? So very doable.
No.
Oh!
12. That's a shame.
Vengeance is mine!
Not the end of the world, though, I don't think. But
No, probably not, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Right, so before his heroic death, let's see if he can make some heroic tries. So, we've got a Beguiling Horror to roll.
So you need a 4+.
3 or less, isn't it? It's the turn
Yes,
number or
I
under.
want you to get 4+.
You want me to get 4+, right. So we need a 3 or less, ladies and gents. My dice have been pretty ropey, so let's hope they can be as ropey again. They can!
Hey. Oh dear, oh dear.
So, the Catapult crew have seen the true horror of Inkari, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll pop that...
Might hit some beasts.
Might hit some Necroserpents. So it's literally a straight across. It's going to hit a beast, ain't?
Yeah, we'll hit a beast on the blast.
So beast on the blast on a roll of a.
They're
-1
-1
now.
to, yeah.
So on a roll of a 5+.
Ooh. 4+ regen.
No regen is flaming.
Ward then. No, wouldn't have passed it anyway.
Well, for the remainder of this shooting phase, ladies and gentlemen, they don't have they don't have regen. Right, let's see how rotten our dice can be again.
That would have been good if they were not in combat.
Yeah, I know. As our second catapult makes an attempt as well,
Yeah.
so we need to try and avoid the Beguiling Horror. We do!
Ooh. Done nothing.
Better to be lucky and good looking, Scott. Yes!
Hey, hits Inkari. On the noggin. Roll a 1 to wound.
I probably will.
Yeah.
It's been that sort of game
Yeah, it
for
really
me.
has.
So 2 pluses. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen.
5+.
He's going to roll the ward save.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to roll a 6.
Got the crown. You love to see it, ladies and gents. You love
Look,
to see it.
honestly,
I mean, he doesn't.
if people are not buying twice as many dice as we were selling before this video, after seeing the number of crowns you've rolled, I don't know what is going to happen. Well, that was really sad, wasn't it? I think everyone at home is sad. Cameraman Max is wetting himself at what he's seeing. He's struggling to hold his composure together. I mean, it's, yeah. We'll go back to the necropolis. Draw some hieroglyphs on the walls commemorating this sad day when they both saw through the true terror of your demon and failed to kill it.
Nothing. Not even kill it. You failed to wound it.
Well, yeah, because the walls, yeah, so good. So, let's try and feel better about our lives, ladies and gentlemen. Or our unlives.
You're going to fail to kill the master.
I know I am. I'm very aware of that. 10 shots from the back unit into the Mask of Slanesh.
3, 4 hits.
4, yeah, very good. 4s again. 2 wounds.
3+ ward. Oh, double crowns. I'm fully expecting her to die. I just wanted to soak up.
I'm fully expecting to sell out dice, mate. That's what I'm fully expecting us to do. 10 shots from the next unit. Just going to soak loads up with this straight.
Just 2.
2 hits, not great. 4s again. 2 wounds, though.
My God. I mean, there's not a lot you can say.
I don't know what
is
I can do. You know what I mean? Like, that must be about 12 or 13
I
saves.
think she took 7 last turn, and then 4 this
So
turn.
11.
About 11. Yeah. Plus, she passed a couple on the first turn when she took her wound.
Took her wound, yeah. So
13.
she's having a really good game over there. I just don't know
Maybe
if
she's a rat. She's lucky for Skaven.
I really don't want to, but I could blow them all into the Plague Bearers. Plague Bearers toughness 4, 5's to wound.
5 at ward.
Yeah.
No regen.
I've got to go. She's so difficult though because she keeps knocking my stats.
Yeah.
But it's such a waste of like the volume of shots. But I think I'm going to have not a lot of choice. It's a really tough decision actually here. So,
Does Setep's Chariot not have a bow on it?
nah,
No.
it's got a king on it, mate. My other Chariot's obviously charged. So it would have been nice if I had the option on there. But But I think their charge will all work out useful as well.
Yes.
So let's... Oh, come on then. Let's just shoot. Let's shoot her. So 44 shots?
Yeah. No,
more.
48. No.
No, I've got 23,
23,
46. We can do math.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 hits.
I'm only an accountant.
4, 5, 6, 7 hits. 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
11, 12, 13.
Lucky for Skaven.
I've got 12 here. So 4s. I'll roll that one again.
4, 5,
6.
6. Should we roll these one at a time, ladies
This
and
should
gentlemen?
kill her out right, you know what I
Should
mean?
we roll these one at a time? Is that the first one?
No?
The second one. Ooh! Number 3.
Even Cameraman Max is showing dead now.
Number 4.
Oh! I cannot
Number
believe what I'm
5.
seeing.
Number 6. Oh no!
18 wall saves. 18.
That was atrocious. That was
was-
absolutely horrendous for you.
Well, but it was good for the neutral.
It's good for the viewers at home.
Yeah. Okay. Well, finally, I think it might be a bit late in the day.
Yeah.
But we'll have to
That
go
was-
from here.
What? Basically two whole shooting
Entire shooting phases almost, so,
in
yeah.
the Tomb King army with double shots on both.
Didn't use a breath on me there either, on the breath on my Sphinx either, because I thought I'd have a bit
survive.
more time. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, one cacophonic choir kills a Sphinx. I thought not, but apparently it does. So we've only got the one combat now because you've won the others.
No, we have two. Decently,
Oh, we do, yeah, sorry, I'm
decent.
assuming you'd already won that, apologies. So this one here we'll start with because I might feel better
Yeah.
about my life. So it should be maximised across the corner for 3d6 impact hits.
Yeah.
10.
Not bad.
Not bad, average.
Pretty average, yeah.
And these be 3s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
Very good,
Yeah,
8 wounds.
5 at wood. 3 pass, so 5 dead.
5 dead.
Yeah. So these will be my attacks on the Chariots, which
Yep.
is the 4 from the front rank plus the unit champ plus 3 supporting.
Yep, so 3s.
With
'Cause
a reroll.
Maybe in game 5 I'll remember to pass my weapon skill for
Yes.
the thinking over.
Maybe. 1 miss. They are 6s to win though, because you're the golden.
Because the Golden Company.
No, 6s at all.
No. Ooh.
I have 1 Demonette attacking the Khemri.
This is what you saved the 6s for.
Hits you twice.
Yep.
They were good rolls, so I'll use 2 different dice. 6s. No.
And
the BSB.
BSB.
I think she has 3 attacks being a Herald. She has 4 attacks, my god. She's
good.
not a West first, but she is initiative 7. She can only attack the Warsphinx, so she'll attack the Warsphinx. 3 hits. And 6s. Hey, 1 wound, -2.
Yeah, so
5
she's
hitting.
going to go down to 4 there.
Back down to 4.
Back down to 4. So I think we've got some crew action here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put 8 crew attacks
You can
onto
try and kill him below the
BSB,
Herald.
try and kill him below the Herald. And then I'll put the cat's attacks onto the regiment and
Yep.
obviously the other guys as well. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So she's weapon skill 7, so 4s.
It's good. It's very good.
I'm going to just check. I'm pretty sure that the crew don't have individual weapon skill. I'm pretty sure it's just got the weapon skill for the
crew.
model.
Yeah, the cat.
Yeah, but I will check. So Khemrian Warsphinx, no, they are weapon skill 3.
Ah, so it's 5s.
So it is 5s, yeah.
Much worse.
So 2 hits. These will be 2s to wound though, because they're strength 5 on the charge, and 6s are killing blows. No, just 2 wounds, so not enough to kill her.
No, should be that 3rd win from her gift. So 5 up water saves. Ooh, +1.
Takes 1.
Down to 2. I'm just going to put 2 here.
Right, so let's do some
More Sphinx attacks.
Chariot crew next, because the initiative. So Charioteers, they actually get 2 each normally. So
Yeah.
that's 1 chariot.
So many attacks.
Again, whilst I'm doing this, if
Yeah.
you want to just check my book, double
Yeah,
check
of
me.
course.
I'm pretty sure that that's how it works, and I get an extra one off the champion. She's absolutely beautiful. So they get loads of attacks, Charioteers. Definitely should have given them
2 attacks each.
So here we go, ladies and gents. These are going to be on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Your weapon skill 3. Well, I definitely should have given them the 2 King's weapon skills. Another rotten roll, look.
Yeah, it was really not good, was it?
Strength 4 on the charge,
yeah,
because
so
they're
3s.
4 out of all those dice.
Yeah. So 5 at ward saves then. Past 1, so 3 dead.
We're whittling them, but
Yeah.
I was sort of expecting to really hot knife
Blow
through
through
butter
them,
these
yeah.
guys. Yeah. So we've got 6 horses, which become 12 horse stacks. So 4s, 5s, because the weapon's got 2.
Yeah.
So we're absolutely clear. That's 5 hits from the horses. And here we go then. So these are 4s. That's 3 wounds. That's almost as many from the horses as from the charioteers.
You love to see it. 5 at ward saves. No, 3 dead.
That
They killed the
that
same
is as
amount.
many kills from the
Hilarious.
horses. Muso goes first.
Yeah. So
Now,
the
I've got to
Warsphinx-
attack the Herald.
Yeah, the Warsphinx can't attack the Demonettes, can it?
No. Gonna have to attack the Herald now. So, 5 attacks from the Sphinx on the Herald. These are 4s though, because
Yes.
he's left skill 4. 3 hits. And 2s. 2 wounds, he doesn't have killing blow.
From the Warsphinx, so 5 ups. 1.
She's down to 1.
She is.
And that just leaves me a Thunder Stomp. Could do with a good one.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
big
good.
6.
So it'd be 2 on each.
So yes.
So 4 on the unit, 2 on the Herald.
So regiment. Take 3
3.
ward saves, please.
The regiment is dead.
And I need her to die as well because she needs to not be able to take a test. 2 wounds.
And double 1 it and get
And get them all back.
Oh,
Yes.
She's just dead. If only she was the mask.
I think we've all seen enough of the mask to last ourselves a lifetime.
Everybody at home loves it. I don't know what your problem is.
So,
Thank you.
there we go. Pivot here. Now, obviously, this guy, he can be exactly in the spot he was in, basically, if he wants to be. So, I think that's what we're going to have to do. Not great. Tried ourselves up a little bit again. In fact, these guys are going to actually pivot a lot more than that. Going to have a much wider field of vision.
Onto the beasts then.
And onto the beasts, indeed. So, I'm -1. Does that maintain if she's slain?
That's a very good question.
I fear it probably does.
No. No, it's only doesn't require until it's only until the end of the phase, so it actually only works in the demon's phase.
Oh, you love to see this, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are down to toughness 4, and I'm strength 5. So, start with the Necro Serpents. 4 attacks each, because they got the benefit of the spell,
Yeah.
and these are poisonous, and they need 4 to hit you.
Yeah.
2
2 poisons.
poison.
Well, only one more
Only one hit though, and 3s. 3 wounds in total.
3 regens, because I've got my regen back now.
Yep.
2. Down to 1.
And then I've got 7 attacks from the crew.
Yep.
These will hit you on 5s
Fives.
though.
Just 1.
Shocking. And 4s.
Yeah. That is a wound.
Oh!
4 at regen.
Need him to foul it. Yeah!
He's taking 3 wounds on him.
Go, Purple Cobras, go!
So the attacks from the beast, again, d6 plus 1 each.
Yep.
Getting 12 from the front 2 again.
They are only strength 3 now, though.
Yeah.
So that should help. So he's going to roll 11 poisons, ladies and gentlemen. 4s.
I mean,
I
there's
called
4.
it. 4 poison. Absolutely ridiculous.
And toughness 4?
Toughness 4.
So
So
5
5s.
to win. No, just 4.
4 wounds in total.
You do get your 3 up armor.
I do get a 3-up armor save this time. Let's see if we can do some mask-style saves. Close.
Yeah, not bad.
So he's down to 1. So we've actually we've won 1.
You did. So you did 3 wounds to me, and I only did a wound in return.
So you
I
lose
lost
by 2.
I am leadership 7, I think, basic.
5 now.
I'm going to double check.
Oh,
so it
ladies
might
and
be
gentlemen,
8.
I might do a little dance.
It's 7.
We need a Max Hurley fearing the leadership test.
Nah.
7.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. That's 2 wounds I don't have to get. So I am the winner. So I'm going to choose to reform a mixed victory as well, and I'm just going to slide myself across.
Make it easier for Inkari to charge you.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is it then, I think.
Right, whew. So after what was a frantic Tomb King turn 3, we are ready to move on to Demons turn 3. I got first turn, didn't I? I was just thinking then.
So, Demons turn 3. It is, I'm not going to lie, it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well.
So that last time was better than I thought it was going to be, though.
Yeah, it was good for you. But I'm going to do some charges, I think, without stepping on your book.
Thank you.
That's awfully kind of me, isn't it? So Inkari is going to charge the flank of those Necropolis Knights.
Certainly.
The Nurglings can charge that catapult, I think, unsurprisingly.
Yeah, I know everyone at home is probably going to be blown away by the tactical prowess of that manoeuvre. To be fair, I shouldn't have vanguarded back. I should have stayed a bit further forward.
Just kept them away.
Place. Yeah.
Then the Plague Bearers are going to charge the Skeletal Horse Archers. It might mean they hit these two first. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not sure they can declare it, actually. I'm not sure they can make that charge because the wheel...
Oh, they might actually hit the beast. That's a very good point. I haven't noticed that. Oh, what are they? 10. So 10 from that corner. They will hit the beast, so they can't. Okay, that's fine.
And they're doing their job right now, though, which is winning you the mission. Yeah. So
8 inches, so they could fly and hit probably both of those. Yeah, they could hit both of those. Do I think the Plague Drones could survive against Setep and a Khemrian Warsphinx?
Well, I think they probably could, but if they declare on the Sphinx, they'll hit they'll have no choice but to hit Setep as well.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
How far are they away?
From the Sphinx, they're about 15. And don't look at me with that disapproving look. You make that pun 3 times a video.
It's alright when I do it. I'm a team.
Oh, it's alright when I do it.
I mean, it literally
discrimination. They're going to die in a minute.
What, the drones? Yeah.
Scumbag. So, Inkari can't foul.
Yep.
She's more than movement. The Nurglings probably can.
No, they're alright. They're 7.
Well, they're movement 4. So
are they? Oh, sorry. I thought they were movement 6. No, they're fine.
Don't foul.
They roll it on the dice. Yep.
And then the drones need a
6 because they're -1.
They are Swift Strike Doctors.
Buzzy.
I think so, yeah.
1 dice it.
Who needs 3 when you can just roll 1? So I'm going to take them off their tray, sort of where they are. So obviously they bunch up because they're a skirmisher. I'm just going to take them off of their tray here. We'll balance him in a minute.
I thought I was having a bad day with models. Should have left the tray there. It would have been easier to work out their trajectory. But they'll
I've moved it now.
come across, try to close up. They'll be just off the edge of the base on them. But unfortunately, get there. The next one would come across, and
catch a beast and a necklace.
because he would hit Setep.
Yeah.
You'll end up with both of them getting involved in that. It's one of those weird charge scenarios.
This one obviously is magnetised, as you can tell by the base spinning wildly. You can take him off if the base is just a bit easier without him.
We'll do that. We know roughly where we are.
And then spinning Kari's arm round, and she will go to...
I do, for ease of clearness' sake, I'm just going to bring that across just slightly, so that this one, there you go. It's a little clearer, but we'll say they're maximised on the 3 on the cat as well.
Lovely jubbly. Right, well, you've moved my Nurglings in, thank you very much. So that is all of my charges. Remaining moves. These guys are just going to... They're going to reform, actually. They're going to swift reform. That went well. On leadership 8 for the Herald. So, they're just going to go a little bit thinner, basically. I think that will probably get them to fit. Yeah. And then they're going to wheel round like so. That's my movement done. On to magic.
Indeed.
6. Rock Glorious Rock again.
Same again.
So that's to your 4. Put my dice there.
So do I channel? I roll that nice and quickly. I do not.
Do I channel? Just 1 now for Inkari? No. So, unengaged units. So
Start with a catapult
again. No.
Casket.
Yeah. D6 plus 3. Just 4. 6 is 20. No.
Horror Titan.
Yeah. 5. 6s again. Just 1. No armor saves.
4 left.
Archers. No.
Golden Company Chariots.
No.
And then 2 regiments.
So
of
the back one.
archers.
No. And the front one. No.
No.
Okay. Less hits than last time.
Then last time, yeah. I've got less units though. So
Well, that is true, yeah.
you're rolling less dice.
I've lost my asthma now. So, I mean,
Like-
it feels crutchy.
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to do, mate.
It feels
I'm going to
crutchy.
pass you the walking stick as well in a minute. Oh, I'm so weak. I'm so weak.
But, I mean, why would I not?
6 dice squire on the cat.
6 quite far on the bubble.
On the bubble.
Yeah.
Big one.
Ooh. Or no. Nowhere near. 10, 13, 17.
A lot of ones there,
Yeah.
isn't there? Yeah. Well,
Okay.
so there's 4 dice there, ladies and gentlemen. I can do nothing with again. It's been very much that sort of magic.
At least I didn't threaten to make myself fall down a hole this time.
No, it's a good start.
Positives. Combat then. Let's start with the Nurglings. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I assume you're initiative 2.
You assume correctly, sir.
Weapon skill?
2.
2.
I'm a skeleton, baby.
Hit your 3. No poisons, because they don't have poison.
They don't have it. Yeah.
Toughness 3 for the
Yeah.
crew.
So, of course.
Yeah, that's a twice dead catapult.
That one's
if you
gone.
could just spin them round, sort of facing directly across the board, please. Yeah.
Happy with that?
Like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Sorry, I thought you meant across the action. That's cool.
So, Enkari's combat with the Necronites and the Beasts.
Yeah, she'll go first.
She will with 6 attacks. Hitting you on a 3. With a
She'll
reroll.
reroll.
Because the roll strikes first.
Winning me on a 2.
Yeah.
Strength 6.
5 wounds, and she's also armor piercing, so that's -4, so that's straight through your armor. Oh, perfect, just enough to
Kills
kill her.
the whole regiment.
Enkari's going to attempt to overrun. Does Enkari have Swift Stride? No.
She doesn't know.
Is she going to overrun?
Bump her own figures, I think.
Yeah, she's going to overrun.
She's going to go 6.
6, because it's -1 from the attrition-y.
She's going to boot
Thing.
to there, mate.
Yep. And the beasts are also going to overrun, actually. Also 6.
Oh, in which case? Yeah. Yeah, they can't, can they? They didn't charge.
Oh no, of course.
So they're just reformed.
So they will. They're not going to reform. They're going to stay
Stay exactly where they are. Cool.
Of course, I forgot they didn't charge. And then the plague drones.
Indeed.
So I am initiative 2 everywhere.
Oh wow, I'm faster than that. Oh, it's a real treat for the Tomb Kings. So I'm still under the effects of my righteous smiting actually as well.
Yeah,
The Tomb King himself, he's going to go. So he's weapon skill 6, so he's going to need 4s. 2 hits, not very good. So Mark and Nurgle coming to the rescue. Toughness.
Yeah, 4.
So 4.
Toughness 4. Toughness 5.
3.
I said 5. We all know I said 5.
2 wounds. Great.
Strength 6 on you, so
Blade
you
of
go
Setep.
straight through my armour.
I do.
So 5 upwards. No, 2 wins.
2 wounds. That's probably as good as we're going to get today, ladies and gentlemen. 8 attacks from my crew. And again, I'm just going to double check that I'm 3 on them as well. We checked this one earlier, didn't we?
Yeah,
It was
they
the
are
cat,
3.
It was these we checked. It was the Necropolis Knights we didn't.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, so these are 3. So these will be 5s.
They will, yeah. 3.
3.
It's not bad.
Pretty good. And these will be 5s again. 1 wound.
Might kill a fly.
Would be helpful if we could, and
You
we
do?
can.
GG.
Now the cat's initiative 1, and my horses are initiative 2. So I'll throw my horses
Yeah.
quickly. I'll get 4 attacks because I know I've got 4 on there, but you've
Yeah.
only actually got 2 on the model. If you can't do a bit of cool hobby, when can you do it?
So the plague drones themselves. I'm just going to double check if the plague drones have poisoned. I know the riders do. Part of me thinks the fly bit doesn't.
No, I think it all does actually, mate.
You are incorrect. You have to upgrade them with the plague proboscis.
Oh, and you haven't?
Poison. No.
Oh, okay. So what are these attacking? 2
They
of them can
are...
attack the cat, or 2 of them can attack the king.
So one would have to attack.
Either.
Yeah.
But the one in the middle,
attack,
just because
yeah.
of the way the models are ranking up, it's a little bit of a pig's ear, but we've corner to cornered them.
So 2 will attack the king, 1 will attack the cat.
Yep.
So on the cat, on 4s, 1 hit.
Yep.
And 6s. Nope.
No.
And on the king, they're going to attack the king's chariot.
Yeah.
3 hits.
Yep.
Toughness.
4. 5. Chariot
Five.
Vega.
4's to win, strength 5 from the fly. 2 wins. -2.
Oh, he's down to 1 on the chariot.
And then my riders, just 1 attack each. I do have a champion in there. So the champion and the standard bearer are going to attack the king's chariot.
Yep.
And then the other dude is going to attack the cat.
Yep.
So on the cat, no. And then on the king's chariot,
No.
1, 2, 2.
We get 5 attacks from our cat, ladies and gentlemen. So these are going to be on 4s because the cat's weapon skill 4. All
Nothing.
missed. So let's have a little workout. You charged me
I did with a banner.
and 2 wounds,
Yeah.
and I
Did 3 wounds.
did 3 wounds. So I'm going
Don't
to
have
lose
any.
by 1.
Yeah.
So the king will take the crumble on him to go
Yeah.
down to 3 wounds,
Thought he might.
and the cat will
crumbles
take
by
1
1
less.
less.
So he's okay, thank you. What a disappointment! My horses did nothing.
No.
My
Cat
cats
did
did
nothing.
nothing. But my,
Tomb Guard killed her.
my crew did
Well,
some,
they wounded
some
and then the Setep finished them off,
good
didn't they?
work, didn't they?
Yeah.
So that's cool. And Enkari's taken a... That's not from
No, that was
Enkari,
from
she's
the...
on 4, isn't
yeah,
she?
that was from the Necropolis Knights. But that, I think, is the end of Demon's turn 3.
Wow. Yikes, ladies and gentlemen.
Got rid of those Necropolis Knights, which is what I wanted.
They were doing bits for me, but I can't
Yeah.
really stop you. I can't stop the Greater Demon if I can't kill it with a catapult.
No.
At this point, or make you fail
I do feel, however, the Nurglings have had their worth. They're not really going to do anything else moving. Marching 8 inches a turn, I wouldn't have thought.
They've done great.
They have done very good for me, yeah. But, on that note, on to Tomb King's turn 4.
Indeed. Okay, guys. Big exhale. Like a mechanic looking at your engine for the first time. That's how I feel on this table. But we can still clutch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Bold.
We can't. No, good Warhammer players never give up. So, no charges because there isn't really anything sensible for me to charge.
Shame James isn't a good Warhammer player, really. Is he?
Oh. Now, come on now, there was no need for that, was there? Everyone at
No,
home
it's-
knows there was no need for that.
I say the things that people are too afraid to say. Yeah.
Yeah? Is that one? Right. What way is her front arc? That way?
Yeah.
So that might actually impact on these guys rather than moving back too. They're just going to
Wheel backwards slightly.
No, they're just going to wheel forwards basically.
Forwards, on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, right, magic.
Mhm.
It's down to 4.
Your Hierophant's been caught on the staff.
Yeah, he has, yeah. I was hoping no one would notice, so I was just going to sort him out in a minute. You've got to point it out to everyone at home.
Yeah.
Magic. 7.
It's your worst magic phase, and better than my best.
Certainly is at the moment. So, and no soul staff dice left.
No.
D3 from the casket. For 3, and a big cheeky channel. No.
10 though.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
going to try and channel. I do not, so just 4 for me. 40 or 10, I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
You love to see it.
I don't.
I do.
I don't.
Minus D3, strength and toughness to
Inkari.
Inkari. 100%. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
It might not be.
10, 18 plus your Higher Titan?
Horror Titan? 18 plus my Horror Titan.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear.
19? I'll see what that was. 19?
19. Fouled.
Ah.
It's a ridiculously high cast value. It's 22.
Oh.
So, but with the Horror Titan, you think to yourself, average dice,
Yeah.
like a 17 on average.
Yeah.
On 5. So, plus my wizard level, plus Horror Titan.
Yeah.
So, well, that's done you a big favour, mate.
Big smile for the camera.
I'm going to have to target the Beast and Nurgle with this and try and bounce it onto Inkari because I don't want to run the risk of failing the test. Yeah. So, Light of Death on Inkari.
Yep. On the beast.
On the Beast, sorry, yeah. Oh, do I do something a bit jammy here? 2 dice. Light of Death on the Beasts.
What's that on?
I'm going to roll that again. 6. It's just 2 on each, mate. It'd be fun.
Do on 1 dice. So what are the? You've only got your.
I've got.
High Titan, haven't you?
Yep.
Which is Shems.
And I've got Death Snipe as well. 1d6 plus leadership.
Yeah, but your leadership. Oh, your leadership 10.
10. You're only 9.
Possibly. What's Setep's inspiring presence? Does he get a boosted inspiring presence? Because it's minus 3 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, so he'll be out. So I'll be 8. So
basically it's Shems. I'll go 2.
Yeah.
Should have rolled 1.
Yeah, it's a risk you don't want to take.
Yeah, not really.
1 dice. I'm going to go Shem's Burning Gaze on Inkari.
An absolute animal.
6.
What an absolute animal.
Boots on the other foot now, baby.
The spell.
Oh! And then 1 dice. I think this one's a 3+, but I'll check. One's a 3 and one's a 4.
The Spirit Leech.
Spirit Leech on Inkari. No, not a 2.
That's what you get.
Here's what I get. Got to be creative because someone's dice has been amazing. So, can we roll a 4 or less to catapult Inkari?
No.
We can't.
Told ya. I speak the truth, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
it's going very badly again.
Prophetic.
So, 6 shots at Inkari.
Yep.
Might as well. 4 hits.
Yes. 6s.
6s. 1 wound.
1. 5 at ward.
Slow and steady wins the race. We don't have any time left, but 12. I got to roll 2 more. This is my archers shooting into. I think we saved this, maybe.
Right.
Come on, 6s. Come on, the crowns.
Just
2.
2.
It's alright.
5 at wards. Oh, nice.
She's so solid, mate.
Back to my standard dice roll.
Yeah, 5 shots.
Into Inkari?
Yeah, why not? 2 hits.
No.
No wounds. And 5 shots here.
The Plague Bearers.
Plague Bearers.
Yeah.
2 hits. No
wounds.
wounds. So that was the shooting from these guys here into the Plague Bearers, and then these guys shot at Inkari too. So, well, I think that the loss is incoming, ladies and gentlemen. But because we've got to get through. But we could have a stellar round of combat here. Get us into a place where we could be about to try and mount some sort of
last minute offensive.
So the Tomb King goes first. Never say that very often. So these will be 4s.
2 hits.
2 hits, and these will be 3s because he's strength 6. 1 wound.
1 5 at ward. No, the wards on the flyers have not been great.
No, they haven't been. I've got to be honest. You've had some good dice elsewhere, but the flyers have not been the ones at the moment.
Not really.
So it will be the Sphinx now. So the crew.
Yeah.
1 hit.
Yep.
1 wound.
5 up. No.
Ooh.
Very not good.
Wearing them down, wearing them thin, and I'll do my my 2 horses.
Yeah.
Get them out of the way.
No.
Both ones again. Another not good with the horse.
So it was 3 attacks. So the Chariot's got 1 wound left, hasn't
It
it?
does.
I'm gonna go 1 on the Chariot, 1 on the King, 1 on the Cat.
Okay.
So on the Chariot, 1
1.
hit. 4s.
Yeah.
Strength 5.
No wounds.
You hate to see it. On the king, one hit. Toughness 5.
He is.
4s.
One
Won't hit him,
wound.
obviously.
So it's going to be minus
2.
2. So he's not going to... Oh, he actually might have. No, he's got light armour, a shield, and he's mounted. Cheeky 6 up. Oh! Your own medicine! That's what you get.
And 1 fly on the cat. 2 hits.
Yep.
No hits. Riders then. We're going to go the champion and the standard bearer on the chariot.
Yep.
And then 1 on the cat.
Yep.
So on the chariot, 2 poison. Weapon skill of the chariot?
3.
So just 2 poison. Strength 4, minus 1.
2 6s, ladies and gentlemen. No. So he's decharioted.
And 1 on the cat.
1 wound.
Hits, 6s. Oh, wounds the cat as well. Cheeky. Minus 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you've done 2 wounds back, so we're 2 for 2 at the moment.
You've got just your cat to attack back, haven't
My
you?
cat to attack back.
Ooh,
3 hits.
he's livid.
Means business.
4s, strength 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
3 wounds.
really does mean business. 3 5
Does.
upwards. 2. 1 and 2.
So,
Yeah, that was going to happen.
okay. So, I managed to do 4 wounds that time. Is that right?
Yes, you did.
You did 2,
I did.
and you have a banner.
I do.
You lose by 1.
I do. Leadership 7, so now 6.
So he becomes double 1s, ladies and gentlemen, gets the wounds back.
No, there's
9.
3 more. So the champion's down to 2 wounds. Oh, stomp. I should have stomped on the king.
Yeah, do 2 stomps.
4s. 1 wound.
4 plus wall save, and the Crown of Bhagar. No?
So I would have crumbled by 1 less. So he would have his full 3 wounds.
Yep.
That's why I was killing the chariot first. So I
That
could
would
stomp
make
on the
sense,
king.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. No more combats, is there? Don't think.
No, so begrudgingly, I'm going to have to hand over to your demons turn 4.
Yeah. So, on to Demons turn 4.
Indeed.
I mean, I've not got much left either, to be fair. You were saying that you...
You didn't start with much, though.
That is very true. That is very, very true. So, charges. I think Nehekhara is going to charge... Do we have a general off?
Oh yeah, yeah. That would be a challenge for your greater demon.
Decisions. No, I'm going to go into the chariots.
Yep,
Nehekhara's going to
okay.
charge the chariots. And the beasts are going to try to charge the archers.
Okay.
So Nehekhara first. She probably can't foul.
No, I don't
Movement
think she
10.
can.
She definitely can't when she charges 20 inches.
20, yeah. So pop her in the middle, maximise her fighting.
Could have done with that roll for the beast, to be honest.
Yep.
But I think there's 12 away. There might be 13.
Oh, I think they're going to need a 12.
Yeah, so 6 on the dice.
Oh!
Very much no. Just 2
That was a bit of
measly
rotten luck,
inches forwards.
Move them. Do you want me to pop these
Yeah,
over
just
for you?
8 inches up, please.
Blab, blab, blab.
They are going to go like up on the objective, like that.
So they're just sort of
Wheeling around a little bit.
hunking on our side
Yeah.
of the objective now.
Yeah. Because again, it doesn't matter if you get units within 3 of that objective.
No, I've got to clear
You've got
you
to
from
clear
it.
me off.
At the moment,
As long as I
there's
stay
a chance
within
here.
3.
There's a chance here, ladies and gentlemen. His beasts are out. He's only got that 1 unit. I just got 1 turn to deck that 1 massive unit of plague bearers.
Only.
Only.
So that is my movement.
All I need, baby.
Onto magic. Ooh. We were discussing this, and I believe that is -1 ward save.
Oh, really?
I keep flicking past the
I love
page.
that cameraman Max is just
giggling.
cackling. You won't hear him because he's not got a mic, but I want you all to know he's cackling at this.
Is all models with demonic instability suffer -1 penalty to their ward saves.
You love to see it.
So, 4 dice for me. I mean, otherwise though, the double itself isn't actually
Double's
bad, right?
always good, yeah. 1 channel for me. Oh, he gets one!
Ooh. Channel for Ankari. No, she does not. 4 to 3. That's made it less good.
Wish I had a soul staff now.
I'm going to go 4 dice choir.
Oh, I'm so weak. I need all the health I can stand on my own 2 feet.
I'm not going to bubble it. I'm just going to go on the Khemrian Warsphinx.
Yeah.
Yes. On a 16, 20.
Oh,
That's
ladies
not
and
bad,
gents.
is it, on a 4 dice? No. So, 2d6 hits the auto wound on a 4 on the Khemrian Warsphinx. 7.
I think that will see me off.
Should do. You've got 4 left?
3.
left.
You've rolled above every
4
time with it,
pluses.
so
Only
yeah,
just
enough.
Yeah.
That probably ends my chance of being able to get back
It
into the game.
certainly makes it harder for you, doesn't it?
I just don't see how I can make them fail a test now, really.
No.
Um,
No more magic, so I've got no more dice.
No.
No shooting, because I'm demons and I don't have a skull cannon. So, combat. Let's start with Setep.
he's got 4 attacks, the king. Mighty as he is, 4s. 2 hits. Strength 6. 2 wounds.
5 upward. Hey, they
Yeah,
passed
you are
some.
probably due some because
Yeah.
you've not rolled any, have you?
So he's got 2
I
left.
think he's not going to survive this encounter, though.
So, the fly, what's Bagar's weapon skill?
6.
Setep's weapon skill? So 4s, because they're weapon skill 3. No poison on the fly, so 2 hits. Strength 5, so 4s. No wins. And it is the champion left, and this guy is poison. So 4s to hit. A stomp.
Stomp.
That wounds, there we go.
So,
-2.
4 plus ward save from the crown. Yeah. Crown of Agar, you lose by 1.
Lost by 1, yeah. So leadership 6 now. Pass, Jack.
He's alright.
And Ankari then. So, Aura strikes first, initiative 9 or 10. High. 3s with a reroll. Oh, she missed once.
And 3s.
3s, yeah.
That's 5.
That is 1 very dead chariot, -4 to your armour.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. So, charioteers then. It's going to be take some doing. This is going to be 5s. And in fact, it's all going to be 5s, followed by 6s, isn't it?
I am going to take another wound off of him, and he's going to die because I had -1 ward save.
Oh, you did, yeah.
So
Oh! Interesting.
So he took, because I've got a 5 for the 1 ward save I passed, which would then mean he took an extra wound, plus I
Yeah.
only just passed the instability test.
By 1, which you would have been 1
which
down on.
would have been 1 less,
Yeah.
so he would have crumbled.
It's a very good point. So, I'm going to throw all my dice at the same time because they're all going to be 5s to hit, and they're all going to be 6s to wound. So I've got my horses and my charioteers.
4, 5?
5 hits. That's
Not
all we
bad.
need. That's all we need, ladies and gentlemen.
5 6s, 5 failed 6 up ward saves.
Oh, 2.
2 6 ups.
Oh, look at her. She's had an incredible game for you, mate.
she
She
really
really
has,
has.
yeah.
She's passed
She
so
has.
many saves.
That was the cheeky double crown.
Oh, that was incredible, that one. Best of the lot.
It really was. Another quick turn. That's the end of Demon's turn 4.
Wow, yeah.
On to the Tomb Kings.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for the absolute spectacular, because the Tomb Kings of Khemri are about to reap their victory. And I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, James is in trouble.
He's lost his mind.
He's lost his mind.
He's gone.
He's gone. His head's gone. But if this happens, you're all going to be going, wow. Wow, this guy just gets it. It's just this guy is cool. So, we've only got the 1 charge this turn. And that charge is the Tomb King himself, Setep, into the flank of the Beast of Nogel.
I'm going to stand, unsurprisingly. I don't have a choice.
And I don't believe he can foul it either. So we'll check it. It's 5 inches. So we'll just have a little, just for good etiquette,
No,
he'll just
he's-
charge 16. He loves to see it.
You could probably charge that tree.
Probably could. Go there. Okay. In fact, he's going to be very smart and he's going to go dead central on your base.
Yep, that's fine.
No, no trixies for you. So, knock over our own Hierophant there.
He needs a Hierophant, eh?
actually, Mr. Hierophant is going to...
Pop out
No,
the
he's
unit?
not.
No?
He's not that bad. Ankari's still there.
More hits from Quaya for you. We should say about Ankari as well, actually. We forgot to do the combat res from her combat with Chariots on camera, but we calculated it. So Ankari charged and did 3 wounds for no wounds in return. So the Two Kings took 4 wounds.
Because Scott rolls a lot of 6s.
I do roll a lot of 6s.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's magic time. We need a good one. Scott's smirking because he doesn't believe, but I believe. I believe.
Oh! Oh! Oh, it's just big as big.
I believed. I believe.
A channel for Ankari. Ankari does get a channel.
Oh, because you haven't rolled enough crowns.
Yeah, I don't have enough 6s.
I can see Maxie's grin because he knows what's coming. The whole motley pirate crew, ladies and gentlemen. Right. So we're going to begin with 3 dice on Uskep's Incantation of Desiccation to -1 strength and toughness, because we're not going to have a repeater last time.
1-1-2.
The Plague Bearers.
1-1-2. I wasn't far off.
No, you wasn't. That's 5, 9 plus the Higher Titans for 10.
Is it casting a 10?
It's cast on a 10. Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, do I risk it and go 2 dice? I need a 6 on the dice.
You might as well, because my dice are not helping me.
You leave me 4. I'll go 3 dice. I'll be a bit more cautious. I'll go 3.
I mean, it's the right choice, mate.
Yeah.
You need to stop that one.
Yeah.
That was a big
I
one.
could have rolled any combination of those 2 dice though. It's been fine, but hindsight is not a... hindsight is a cruel mistress.
So, we're going to go 2 dice next. And we're going to throw a bit of Shem's Burning Gaze at the Plague Bearers.
Yep.
And we're going to cast that on a 10. I'll point out that that's as much as we just cast the one with the wizard on.
With 3 dice plus 4 and D3.
And D3, yeah.
I'm going to let you have that.
Okay. So, because he's a demon, it becomes 2d6 strength 4 flaming hits.
Yep.
10.
Oh, that is big. So 4's to win. And it's only against banishment I have to reroll my war save.
That is correct. So you'll just take your 6 ups against this one. Ah, rubbish.
Yeah, 3.
3, shocking. Dice really deserted me when I'm
Yeah.
coming up with like the plans.
No. So 3 dead.
We're going to go 2 now. And we're going to take a little shot with the Light of Death at them.
Yeah.
On a 9.
How many you got left? 5.
I've got 5, yeah.
Go for it.
So 3d6 leadership check on your unit, please.
Leadership 8 from the Herald. 12, 4.
Yeah.
6 ups. 1. So 3 dead.
And on a 3+, it bounces to the Beast of Nurgle.
Can it hit stuff in combat?
It does, yeah, it can. It can bounce onto combats, but it can't target them.
So leadership 7 from the beasts.
Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3. 4 up regens. It's not flaming, is it?
It is not.
4 up regens. 1. So kills that beast.
Blab, blab, blab. Giving Setep a fighting chance as well, ladies and gents. So, that didn't really go as well as we'd sort of hoped, if I'm honest. I think we're going to have to try and find some more time in the game and hope that it doesn't end at the end of turn 5. I think we're going to go bubble extra attack again, actually.
Okay.
We can do that? Yeah, I think we are.
Okay.
Just not going to hit them. The big reason to do it is to get wounds back.
Yeah. It's not a bad roll.
18, 22, plus,
What's it cast on?
18.
Oh.
I'm well over it. Plus 2, 24.
So I'm looking for 20 on these 4 dice.
That is what you're looking for. It's definitely doable.
Oh, there
look
it
at
is.
the crowns
Oh.
again.
Who needs the crowns? Got it on the dice roll.
Unbelievable, mate. Honestly, I
22 on the
I can't
dice,
even get
mate.
there, mate. I just can't get
22
there.
on the dice.
So, he's doing his best. So, we're going to go with the catapult now.
Yep.
If I can find the small round. I think we'll nestle it
sort of that dude?
Yeah.
Go for the most hits.
We certainly will.
Direct hit.
Yeah. If it's possible to, was it clip those guys? If we're slipped. On the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at Sir for the BSB, for the Herald. Sorry.
Ah.
He
Yeah,
does.
he loves it. So how many guys are we
9,
hitting on
11.
the burst? 11 in total.
So 1 under the hull.
One's under the hull.
And 10.
And 10. So 1 under the hull on a 2. Yep.
I'll roll them all at the same time.
And then these are 5s. This is where we really wanted to get that -1 off. Just 2 again. So below the average again.
So 3 6-ups. No, 3 dead.
So I just can't capitalise on you having that rotten roll.
Yeah.
2 regiments of horse archers. I'll throw at the same time. Save
Yeah,
myself
exactly
some time. Just imagine, ladies and gentlemen, if my dice had been average in this endeavour. They were average there. So 5. 1 wound.
6 up. Nope.
And then the big regiment at the back of archers is going to be 11.
3 shots?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. 12, 15, 18, 22, 23. So, just losing the maths there. 5.
Ooh. Very good.
See, it's giving me the dice back now. I don't need them. So we're going to swap them, ladies and gents, because that's worked out well for Scott. So that should leave me with 10, and it does.
5s.
4, so just slightly above.
Yeah, not bad.
6s.
No, 4 more dead. 4. I mean, you've certainly whittled the unit down.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what could have been, if I'm honest with you. Could have been magnificent. Could have been magnificent. With that magic phase as well, could have been magnificent. So just combats, we'll do Enkari, get that Rorch destruction out of my way.
So 6 attacks for Enkari then. In on 3s. Oh yeah, the reroll. Enkari needs poison. She's rolled an obscene amount of 6s. And 3s to win. Yeah, it's a very different.
She's not been good enough for you.
No.
Your reform, sir.
She is going to face the archers, please. And go chancy through some archers. Yeah. Setep versus the beast.
Indeed. So he's going to get 4 attacks.
I'm going to challenge as the beast.
Oh, we've got. Can you challenge or can you only accept?
I don't know. I think I can only accept.
Oh, yeah. 2 hits.
Yep.
And 3s. 2 wounds from the big king. He's
not flaming,
really,
is he?
No, but he's really trying to put some in.
4 plus regens. 1.
It's the 1.
3. So how many attacks does he get? 2. It's enough to kill him, but probably
It
not
is.
enough to kill him.
4s, 6 is a poison.
Nothing.
And
Stomp.
stomp. Oh,
That's
you love to
atrocious.
see it, ladies and gentlemen. Charge.
Atrocious from
And a
the beast.
wound. You lose by 2.
Yeah.
No flank, because you're a beast.
Yeah. So leadership 5.
So, come on. Yes!
Yeah, that is a dead beast. Unbelievable.
See, I told you got to believe.
Oh dear. Unbelievable.
Now all I need is everyone takes a leadership test in your turn. And they double 6, and it's all over for you. So,
Unbelievable.
that is a really good, actually, at this junction in the game. That's an excellent Tomb King turn 5. And we're going to have a look at Demons turn 5 and then see if the game ends.
Yeah, we are. So, Demons turn 5. What could be the last turn of the game?
Setep's still in this, baby. He's still in it.
Yeah,
He doesn't know how he's still in it.
No, ridiculously. I am not going to charge with Enkari. So there are no charges from me. I'm going to attempt to march Enkari.
Yep. Oh!
Which I am not going to do, because she is leadership 9. So she is just going to walk 10 inches.
Ladies and gentlemen, you love to see it.
Thank you very much. Facing... Yeah, let's go that way.
Yeah, facing the king.
Yeah. These guys, where's the actual objective?
It's on the dead
Yeah,
centre
they're
line of the
gonna
table, so just going to step back onto
step back there.
the objective. I think's actually got a little clipped out. We're going to have to check it, but it's cool, isn't it? It's cool. Should be about there, I think. Yeah, pretty much there. Pretty much under that standard bearer's head.
Rock the Nurglings up 8 inches towards the casket, please. What the hell? What the hell? If there's another turn, they'll charge.
Rock the Nurglings up 8 inches towards the casket.
Magic then from Inkari.
Yep, here she goes down the hole.
No, another not great. It is Rock Glorious Rock though.
It's another rot, yeah.
So on the catapult, and you got 5 dice. So on the catapult, no. On the casket, no.
It's where you kill it and then the Nurglings have wasted their journey.
On the Hydro Titan,
Yep.
no. On the archers, on the Skeletal Horse archers.
I know what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. Look,
On
he's
these
nodding. We
Skeletal
all
Horse
know what
archers.
he's doing. Here
The
it
big
comes.
man himself.
Here it comes.
The big man. Oh,
Yes.
how disappointing.
I'm going to take my channel attempt now with my horror
Yeah.
friend. Who's going to foul?
I'm going to channel with Inkari. He also fails.
5, 2, 6. I know he's trying to kill the Tomb
kill
King.
him.
Vicious.
Hilarious.
He's putting a shift in this game.
He is. It's a lot of things. I'm gonna bubble it.
Oh, I'm so weak.
Bubbling.
I'm so weak.
Cacophonic
I need
choir.
so much help. I'm so weak.
Yeah, there you go. There's all your 6s.
Down your old mate.
I don't care. Honestly, I don't care.
Everything, innit?
Yeah, I don't care if
Literally
she goes down the hole. Skeletal Horse archers.
These are the ones I want the massive numbers on. Like, these are your 10s and your 12s, mate. All over these.
4s. They are dead.
The whole regiment. So
Yep.
what I'll do is I'll collect them up in when we get to the end. So we
Second
know the
Skeletal Horse
regiment's dead.
archers.
Yep.
Only 3.
3.
So 4s. Just 2 dead.
So I'll take these 2 off.
Yep.
And I'll just, if Max wants to capture some of this action of what's being removed.
Then I'll go on. Should we leave the king till last? We'll leave the king till last.
Yeah, go on then.
On the archers. The
Archers.
big block of archers. Ah, just 3.
They could have took it as well.
Okay.
This is going to hurt me now.
On the Hydro
Titan. Yeah, there
11.
it is.
8, 9, 10, 11. How many wins you got? 4.
Got 4. Should just win.
Just 4.
Wow, it's been so good for you.
Yeah.
The quaff.
The crutch.
Yeah, it really has crutched.
And
you
I'll
out
be
of
honest,
this.
I normally rip into the chieftain for using this all the time.
Yeah,
Warrior army.
yeah.
And I completely understand why he uses it all the time.
Because you've got no skill. That's fun.
says the man about to lose this game.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And on the king, only 5.
Well, he might live.
Good.
It's unlikely.
It's very unlikely with 4 wounds.
4, yeah.
No answer.
Statistically, he's in a lot of trouble. Crown of
He is.
Bhagar, ladies and gents. Let's do the McHugh Classic. That's a pass. It's a pass. It's a
he's
pass.
Oh, he earned it.
We'll take the lots.
We'll take the lot indeed. Right, does Inkari fall down a hole?
See what the
Miscast?
miscast is.
No. 6 again.
Template on her head again.
It won't hit anyone else. 2s to wound her. It wounds her this
Wounds
time.
her this time. She'll
I've
pass
got
all.
back to my normal ward save.
5
5
plus.
Yeah, she passed the ward. And I have no dice left to lose. Well, an even quicker Demons turn 5.
It really was. So,
Does the game end?
well, I'll let you have the honour, mate. Dubious
so on
honour.
a 5 plus,
5 plus,
the
it
game will end.
finishes.
No, it carries on.
I'm not sure what I want anymore. So, well, it looks like we're going to get Tomb King turn 6.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
what's happening. Well, you are joining us for a now-biting Tomb King's turn 6. And unfortunately, we won't be making any charges
Yeah,
again.
boo.
However, we will be doing some random move. Blah, blah, blah. 5 inches. Thank you, sir.
Any more movement for you?
Come, big girl.
I've got no qualms charging you.
Actually, do you know what? That's
That
really,
yeah, that was a bad idea.
really stupid. I'm going to go there. He's going to point at her
Better
provocatively.
idea. But you know, still within 10 for that catapult.
I'm not fussed, mate. I've
Will
never
be
been
when it
one to
kills-
be scared of killing my
Will
own
be when it
figures.
kills the death.
Never been one. Why? It's worth nothing to me in
Hilarious.
victory conditions.
Because it's
Magic.
hilarious.
It's a 9.
Ooh.
Still got his casket. It's an 11. Got a channel. It's a 12! He's done it again!
Unbelievable. Does Inkari channel? No, she does not. So 12 to 6. Unbelievable.
He's done it again.
You're going to fail to cast your first spell, mate. You ain't got a Hierotype.
Probably. Probably.
No Hierotype and crutches here, baby.
No, certainly not.
Just quiet crutches.
Just quiet crutches. So I'm going to go double shots on my own archer unit. I'm not going to boost it this time.
Righteous Smite.
Righteous
Smite.
Smite.
Call it Vending.
I am going to cast it.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah. Just casting a 9. I've got 9 dice. You just never see me cast it on not the massive value, basically. But yeah.
Yeah, dispelled.
I think one of the problems is I'm getting lots of magic dice, but none of my dice rolls are particularly any good.
Not really, no. No.
So, I'm going to go 3 again. I'm going to lower their strength and toughness by 1.
Of the Plague Bearers?
Of the Plague Bearers.
Yep.
That's a bit better. 15. I've got 6 left.
Yeah, you get it. 6, 7, 8, 12. Could have done with stopping that one. That would have been nice. But I'm now out of dice.
You are. Although I haven't got a great deal I can do with what I've got left at the moment now.
Light of Death is your only damagey one, I think.
Yeah, and just a magical move, basically. So... Might as well explode myself with Light of Death. Can't hurt me, can it?
No,
so I'll throw Light of Death at the Plague Bearers.
Yep.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Tell pal.
Liche bait. You've been here before. Loving life. Past it as well.
Yeah, and I'm too far away to bounce, so...
Yeah.
Certainly not what we were looking for there, guys. Not what we were looking for at all. So, we'll start with 3 shots from the archers into the Plague Bearers.
Yep.
2 hits. 4's to wound. 1 wound.
5 at ward. No. I'm surprised
one.
you didn't go magical move, you know. On the bubble, just to get some wounds back.
Yeah, I did think about it, but I don't really want to miscast, if I'm honest.
Fair enough.
10, 13.
I just accept those risks and roll the dice.
Yeah, but your army doesn't take leadership tests at -2 because they're near Inkari and die. So, these are going to be into Plague Bearers 5s.
It's all of your shots, yeah?
It's all of my shots.
Okay. 7, 8.
8, so I can't kill them all.
Whoop whoop. 4s. Bang on average.
4 wounds.
5 at wards. 3 dead. That's a 1 rank.
That last choir, I think, was the nail in our coffin at home.
Hitting the, getting the Hierotitan was big.
Well, it's now turn 6.
It is.
So the beguiling horror of Inkari, I don't think works anymore.
No.
Do you want to check
under the
to see if it's a 6 is always a fail?
It's not an auto fail.
So she's done so much damage now. We finally wised up, and we no longer have to test to see if she's a real threat. And so, in a gasp of final glory,
towards Setep,
she's going on her head with a catapult. We needed to go to full 7 turns, ladies and gentlemen, for the Tomb Kings to pull this out of the fire. But this last piece is ours. Kaboom!
No,
misfires. There was a kapum. 3. This or next, so that's effectively ended its use for the game. It loses a crewman.
Yep.
Well, on what was, conversely from the last turn, quite a less exciting turn 6, we'll hand over to a very fast Demons turn 6, I imagine.
So, Demons turn 6, what very much could be the last turn of the game. I said
Could
this
be.
last turn as
Said
well.
it last turn. We might come back for the sequel.
We might. Charges. The Nurglings are going to charge the casket because, you know, they've made their way. They might as well.
They will, and they will need 5, sir.
5. Does Inkari charge the step? Inkari's going to charge the step.
Yeah. She's decided now is finally the time for her to die.
Bold.
He's had an absolutely stellar game.
He has. He's killed a beast.
He killed the Rotflies as well.
He did.
Chewed his way out of there.
He did.
He's done well.
Unbelievable. This could be a hell of a mistake. So the Nurglings then needing a 5 to charge the casket. They They are baying for, well, I was going to say blood.
Could
but
be
you don't have
concerning.
any. Baying for bones. And Inkari can't fail on 18. Ah! Inkari's finally going to be able to thunderstorm something.
That involved me being alive.
Yeah, that involved the king not being dead.
That involved you being alive.
The plague bearers are going to stay where they are.
I know, you're thinking it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to make sense.
Magic then.
Oh, he's done it again!
Unbelievable.
Oh, do I channel? I don't.
Do I channel? I do not, so 4 to 3. Unbelievable.
Oh, if it carries on now, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the greatest victory that the Tomb Kings have won in this campaign.
I'm going to Little Choir on the archers. 8, 9, 10, 11, 15.
I want everyone at home to know that this is the only spell he's cast all
I
day.
attempted to cast Melkov's Mist and Fire Miasma once and you just
15
it.
was it?
Yes.
Here we go. We only need an 11. No, it's actually doable.
Yeah, very doable. That's a great roll. No.
There's 2 ones. That's
you got,
11,
you
right?
got 11 with your wizard level. So the 2d6 hits on the archers. 8.
We're going to need a lot of regens.
4 to wound. Back under the table to grab the dice. Yeah, you are. 6 wounds.
How many of them are
6s. 5 6s.
So we need 6 regens of a 6+ from the Hierophant.
Or 1.
5. Just easier.
Yeah.
So they are going to be random move d6.
Yeah, and ASL, if that
And
would make a
ASL.
difference. So combat then. Let's do the Nurglings. That's fun. Initiative.
3 bases. I've got great weapons. The Keeper of
Awesome.
the Casket, I believe, is initiative 2 or 3. Doesn't get in combat very often, I must say. He's making me look stuff up now, ladies and gents. This is outrageous.
And weapon skill while you're there.
I'm initiative 3, I'm weapon skill 3, and I have 2 attacks from the Keeper and 2 attacks from the Casket Guard.
Well, you go at the same time as me.
Where's my...
And you hit me on a... We have the same weapon skill, so you hit me on a 5 because of the Mark and Noble.
Yep. So, do you want to do yours?
Yeah. So 4s to hit you. If only they had poison. So good. Toughness.
I am actually only toughness 3, weirdly.
Ooh, so 4s. 5 wounds.
Well, it's good to see those dice haven't deserted you at this point. It's very dead.
Yeah. You do get the Keeper's attack, though.
I
Keeper
do. I
attack.
think that Casket Guard have got great weapons. They certainly do. So 2 attacks from the Keepers of the Casket. 2 hits.
Yeah.
No wounds.
No wounds.
So it's
Casket
gonna
goes boom.
go boom. Yeah. So Casket goes boom. Doesn't happen too often. But it's, I believe, I roll a dice for everyone within 12.
Or is it 2d6?
I think it's 12, but let's have a little look. Sorry, guys. I say genuinely, this is not even me being clever. This is actually me being like, I can't remember the last time this thing exploded. Let's get the book on the table whilst Max gives some great panoramics. There it
James
is.
now can't find the card.
Casket. Yeah, it's like halfway through, even though it's a rare choice. So, Unleash the Souls. If it's destroyed, roll a d6 for every unit within 12. So we roll for my catapult. It is hit. We roll for the Nurglings. They also are hit.
No, my poor Nurgling.
And I think that's going to be
probably gonna be it.
the kiddie. Yep.
Yeah.
So, the catapult, it takes d6 strength 6 hits. So it's going to be 4.
Ooh, could kill it.
It leaves it. It does kill it.
Does kill it. Ate one of its own crewmen.
It did. Well, that's probably the fitting end it deserved. And then the Nurglings are also going to take 6 hits. 5 wounds.
5. 5 upwards.
6 upwards.
6 upwards. 4 wounds though, so 1 base dead.
1 base.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well,
I'll take a Nurgling for a casket and a catapult, I think.
yeah, I would as well, mate. They're having some really good
They are,
jam
yeah.
for you. So,
So, encourage combat.
challenge.
I think I'll accept.
Okay, go on then.
What's your weapon skill?
It's your weapon's going to challenge. He's got the Van Horseman spec,
Oh, does he? Okay, cool. So I'm going to hit you on a 3.
Yeah. And weapon skill 6.
Who needs always strikes first?
Who needs it?
Toughness 5.
5.
So 3's to wound. 4 wounds. -4 to your armour.
Well, we're going to do the same again. 4 plus.
Whoa.
4 plus from the Crown of Bhagar.
Oh.
4 plus from the Crown of Bhagar.
Oh. Oh, she's done it. She's still not got to Thunder Stomp anything.
No, she's not going to, mate. She's just too good against me.
Unbelievable.
I think we saw, certainly in the Skaven game, how good big monsters can be against Tomb Kings if you can't get them off with your kind of range threats.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really tricky. Would you like to overrun or would you like to reform?
No, reform towards the archers, please, just in case there's another turn.
I think there may well be. Well, on that note, you can roll to see if we finish, sir.
On a 3+ this time.
We certainly do. Well, let's do it in the debrief, as they say.
Indeed.
Well, after the 4th epic clash in this campaign, it was pretty obvious, I'm sure, for you guys at home to work out who was the winner. But just for absolute clarity's sake, if you will, Scott was victorious. In fact, we'll take a quick shot back down. We've moved the tower from the table here, but you can see the marker that had to be controlled by Scott was underneath his unit of Plague Bearers.
Since about turn 3.
Yeah, I think since about then. Yeah, so, and obviously I had to make sure you had no units within 3 and at least one of mine. You just had to have a unit within 3.
Yeah.
So it's 2 apiece, Team Max and Scott and Team James. So it was a pretty cool game. What was your favourite moment, do you think?
My favourite moment, I think, was probably, just the Nurgling's entire game. I think was my favourite. They started off here and then have literally swept around in a beautiful arc, killing literally everything they touched.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
They had a good day, didn't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah. What about you? What was your favourite?
I think just the hope that kills you, isn't it? But I think that turn, I got the great magic. I think it was turn 4. You'd rolled -1 ward save on your previous turn, and then suddenly I was like, I could still pull this out. I could still decimate that. And to be fair, I did decimate that regiment of Plague Bearers, and I didn't get a great deal of spells off. But that was great play from you as well. But I did enjoy that, the kind of the emotion of that, and I think also the fact that you were looking and thinking. You can see in your face, you're thinking, he's killing a lot more stuff than I really wanted to be killing at this point. So
yeah, I didn't make a lot of those war saves.
That was pretty cool, yeah, that was pretty fun.
So you took, obviously, the character and 2 items, didn't you, from the pack?
I did, yes.
Yeah. What did you, obviously you've played with them 4 times now.
Yeah.
But, well, how did you find them?
I just couldn't see me ever not having that arcane item, the Soul Staff. It seems
so
really good. Yeah, it's just really good. I can't really say a lot. I mean, when we put the pack together originally, obviously we try and do stuff that's really different flavour, and it's a really awesome item.
Yeah.
It was very popular when we ran the event weekend as well, and I can really see why having got like some real game time in with it.
Yeah.
It lets you just take those risks, and certainly where I've only got 1 wizard, really makes up the difference for me, not having a Dispel Scroll and stuff like that in my list.
Helps you with the Horus Titan as well. Give you the extra D3, it's another little help.
It's nice combinations. I mean, you used the big lass in Kari.
I did.
What are your thoughts?
I really liked her actually. I thought it was her spells, or her spell, let's be fair, her 1 spell, that did more than she did in this game. But I mean, she went into the flank of those Necropolis Knights and just literally ran straight through them. She ran through the Chariots, she finished off Setep, she was shot 3 times with catapults. One of them obviously went away from her
ability.
From her beguiling horror.
That's really scary though, the beguiling horror, because in the opening turns, I'm like, I really need to kill her, but I don't even want to shoot her.
No, it's just a waste of the catapult.
I just don't want to waste the catapult. I'm not lucky enough.
And it's not like you can target something else, the shot's just wasted.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really good. Really like that. Yeah, I also actually had the Quicksand Standard on the Plague Bearers. They never got to combat.
Well, no, I never charged them. No. Maybe if you hadn't killed all my stuff with Choir, I would have thought about it.
Maybe.
Yeah. And talking of the Choir, biggest moment for you then?
I don't actually think it was a choir. Any one of the many times I cast it. I think it was the mask soaking up basically 2 rounds of shooting.
She was also. I forgot about her.
With a bow in your arm.
Yeah,
I
forgot about her.
Phenomenal. I think we said she passed about 18 ward saves. And she does have a throw-out ward, but that is ridiculous.
Yeah, she really
18
did.
Out of 20 ward saves.
She really did throw some hot dice, didn't she? There.
Yeah, she did.
I think it was, for me, it was probably that sort of right at the death choir that killed my last Khemrian Warsphinx. I think that really ended my chance of really effectively getting the result. I was hoping to put him into the remains with the king, and obviously that didn't really pan out as a result of that last choir. That was pretty huge for me. So yeah, that was probably my biggest moment. So we come to the end again. Just one game left now. I can't believe we've got so far so quickly. It feels like it was not, but I mean, it's obviously been weeks since we started. I think it's been about 16 weeks since we did the first match.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, but it really feels quite recent. It's been an awesome campaign. So we're just going to invite you to join us in one last battle for the Scorching of Khemri, coming very soon, in about 4 weeks from now. And that will be, we won't spoil the combatants, the participants, but we've got an absolute awesome centrepiece figure for that match.
And with both teams having 2 pieces of the Ankh, it makes it a very interesting mission as well.
Let's flip the coin and see if I can win it for the Tomb Kings, or if I'm going to be thwarted at the end. But thank you for joining us today and in the Triple Crown studio, and I hope you've enjoyed this game. Please feel free to drop us your feedback on all of the usual social media channels, and I'll pass to my younger colleague to tell you what they all are.
Yeah, so on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, or obviously you can email us directly as well if you have any questions, or you just want to let us know that you enjoyed the game.
Fantastic. And if you are enjoying the content, make sure you head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and check out Becoming a Knight of the Realm, where you get loads more options and videos and other cool stuff you can take part in.
And if you want to roll as many 6s as me, the dice are on there as well.
They are, yeah. So we'll see you all next time on triplecrownwargaming.com.
Bye, guys.
Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe and share today. What are you doing, mate?
I'm sharing.
It's not that sort of sharing, mate.
Oh. Head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a Knight of the Realm today.